getting the Sunday ticket now. Basically, $450. Bam, we're live to watch Tyson play.
Because he's playing now?
I think he's going to play today. I mean, and when I say that, I have no fucking idea.
I'm only saying that reading the comments.
Yeah, okay. So I guess I'll show you what I got. I'll show you what page I guess I should set up my headset too. All my shit's all fucked up. I didn't sleep great last night.
Dude, me either. It was so hard for me to sleep last night too.
I don't know why. Was it hot? Is that why? Or muggy? Or what the fuck's going on here in California?
I mean, I think for me it was just the traveler-sized coffee we took down throughout the day.
Oh. Yeah, we pretty much drank a whole travel. We drank a Starbucks cardboard box to our head, huh?
Yeah.
He's promoted, David Weed, he's promoted to QB2. Is that, you think that's really David? He looks like Michael Todd, the wrestler Michael Todd.
Not a chance.
You don't think that's really him right there in that picture? Too manly? Too scary? You think David Weed looks more like Woody Allen? He's a little tiny pussy Jewish dude.
Yeah.
95 pounds soaking wet.
So he just puts in scary profile photos.
Like he's the kind of guy, he puts the clips on and he adds that to his weight too. He's like, yeah, I deadlifted 185 and a quarter pounds. Clips. Come on, David, tell us. Oh, it's you. All right, fine. Totally wrong. No, there's no Woody Allen in you. All right. Now, I do like the picture. You do look hard. I don't want to be overcritical, but you do kind of have this look like you're bent over and there's someone behind you and you have this look of terror on your face. Nothing hostile. Just maybe a finger or two. Not a whole dick going in there, but just saying. Just maybe like a finger or something. Intimately familiar with that face. Hey, David, what's up, dude? We're scheduling David for a show, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Copper. He's a copper and an affiliate owner. Crazy. Ophelia Dick.
What is that?
Jeez. Captain Tranny Captain America. That's what that is. Seriously, that is what that is. That's a wooden tranny Captain America. Tyson's gonna play today. So excited. Let me show you what I got. Oh, it's already up on the screen. Okay. So I bought it, and then it took me to this page. I guess I click one of these and see if I got it. Oh, here, Chicago NFL 10 a.m. I'll click that one. Okay, notify me. Live in 2 hours.
So you can't see, like, I can't go there and see that same thing unless I buy the package.
I guess not. Let me see if there's a game I can actually see. Watch. Oh, there's no games that have started yet. Are there any games, guys, that are on now?
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. in the East Coast. Shouldn't something be starting?
Here, let me see it live. I can't tell if these times. I'm assuming these times are my times. Oh, block. Oh, this Los Angeles Rams and Colts is blocked in my area.
Don't you have the total package?
I guess not. Look, I can't watch the. This game for sure would have started. This is East Coast shit. Buffalo and Miami. That's Florida and New York, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless it's like a 1 o'clock their time game or something.
Damn, they don't even have any comments. Should I write first in here? How do you do that? I don't even see where to type.
Oh, maybe that's why it looks like they don't have it able, like turned on or something. What did that thing say?
Chat kicks off. Oh, chat kicks off with the game. Okay. All right, fine. All right, so I'm gonna watch a little football today. I don't know if I'm gonna actually watch it. I want to play tennis with Avi. We played best out of 11 games to 11 points, and I know that's not how you play tennis, but that's how we did it. And I lost 6-1, and I was so sore the next day, but I'm ready to go again. It's blocked because it's Spectrum, because we're in California or something, right? It's like no local games or something. Oh, who's playing now? Paulina says are playing now. Are playing? Who's playing? Our playing? Are playing? Who's playing? No one's playing. Are playing? Who's playing? Are playing? Buffalo and Miami's playing now?
And Type 1 lifting said they play at 1.
Eastern time. Okay.
Yeah.
London games are playing now. Jaguar Falcons are playing. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Hold on. Let me see if I know what's going on. I don't see Jaguar Falcons.
Oh, I do.
49ers are blocked in my area. The Raiders are blocked in my area. The NFL Red Zone is on right now. Oh, no, that's not. No, there's nothing on now. Oh, Jaguar and Detroit. No, that's Panthers. Got my cats confused. There's nothing playing right now. Sorry, guys. I know. I own the NFL ticket now. You guys can't be talking any football shit to me. I'm telling you, no one's playing.
Wait, I think I got it. I don't even have the package.
Cave Astro, I would be careful not to play any of the NFL broadcasts. Sevi, I have a cough, congestion, and a sore throat. Should I test for COVID? Absolutely not. I told you about the guy I'm staying with, right? He works for some company in the city, and he goes sick, so they made him test for COVID, and he tested negative, and they still sent him home. And I go, "What? Why did they have you test then?" And he said, "Because if I did have it, then they have to notify everyone in the company."
Still?
Wow. We live with idiots. Wad Zombie, the Falcons are for sure playing now. Okay, I see the Ravens. I got that. I see the Panthers. The Falcons, that's a bird, right? What's their pick? I see the Eagles. I see the Cardinals. Damn, I see all the birds. I don't see the Falcons. I see the Ravens. Shit, there's a lot of... Okay, here we go. Houston, Texas, and Atlanta Falcons. I clicked the button. No. Sorry, it's live in 7 days on October 8th. Oh, this is lame. I better have today's game. Is Chicago playing Denver today? Please say. Is that who they're playing? Please say I got the right thing package. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys, look what I have. Look what I have. Someone tell me if I did this right. Shit. Do I own this? Do I own the NFL?
I think you bought it.
Yeah, like, is this right? Look, Cincinnati and Tennessee, are they playing right now? It says, look, I click on it, and it says not yet.
Oh, live in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Do they only allow it to be in your same time, like played at the same time in your time zone or something?
I don't know, but look, I'm clicking. Oh, here we go.
Someone's going to help us out.
Of course, the phone's not working. Hold on.
Jacksonville leading Falcons 7-0 right now.
Hold on, caller. Hold on. I'm hooking you up because you're going to hook me up, right? Here we go. Okay. What's going on? Tell me how the NFL works now that I'm an owner. Hello, caller?
What's up?
Hey.
That's Gabe.
Gabe, what's up, dude?
I'm gonna use your platform to plug.
Oh, Gabe, I got bad news for you.
What's that? It wasn't me.
I drank.
Was it me?
I had to have a scoop of Folgers this morning, dude. I'm not even fucking with you. Folgers.
I know, it's all good. It's all good. You should be getting your package. I next dated it, so you should be getting it Monday.
I don't condone hitting women, but Paulina needs to get slapped up, dude. You got any women on staff who could fucking slap her up?
No, I think she's the strongest one on staff.
Yeah,
she's the one that does all the enforcing.
If I tried to slap Paulina, she'd probably grab my hand and throw me in a trash can.
Dude, you try slapping her, I think your hand is gonna shatter.
Oh, Paulina, what the fuck is going on? Look at, she says she already takes responsibility. She already in the chat. It's my fault. Look at her.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault.
Put down the D-ball and go to the post office, for fuck's sake.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault. We sent it out on Friday to next day, but UPS is UPS, so it is what it is. You should be getting our new line of merch that's dropping today.
Merch.
People, yep, hoodies for the fall, shirts as well. But the main reason why I called was
Oh, yeah.
because if you have ESPN Plus, you can watch the Jaguars versus the Falcons.
But how
And
come?
then your
Yeah.
NFL Sunday ticket,
Yeah.
everything that's blocked, everything that's public in your area, you can just watch normally. So ESPN owns the quote unquote London game, so you'll watch that on ESPN Plus.
Okay.
Then regular streamed or regular broadcasted games, you'll be able to watch on your NFL ticket thing that you purchased. So, for instance, like Thursday games, you're not going to be able to watch there because Amazon owns that. Monday Night Football games, you're not going to be able to watch it there because ESPN owns that.
Okay.
So
I haven't heard you say Chicago, so far so good.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch that. You'll be able to watch that on your ESPN, on your YouTube TV NFL game ticket that you bought. So you're going to be good.
Okay, I'm excited.
But if that failed, I'll also send you a link where you could just, not have spent all that money and you can still watch it.
Oh, great.
Which I think Gabe already said he'd hook you up with.
I spent my life savings on brisket yesterday.
How was yesterday? By the way?
It was good. It was really good. I learned a lot of shit. There's so many practical takeaways. So many fucking practical takeaways. Athena should be so proud. It's crazy.
Yeah, Athena's really, really dope. Was her mom there?
Her mom was not there. The seminar was sold out. Her and just one other lady put on the entire seminar. What was that lady's name? Kim?
Yep.
Yeah, which is crazy.
She's a little taller, right?
She said she was taller. She said like 13 times that she was like almost 6 feet tall, but I didn't notice how tall she was.
Okay, no, because I think I've met her, Athena, and her mom.
She's
really,
a blue
really
hair.
Cool.
She
I
got
really
blue.
enjoy them.
She's a blue hair. She has the same haircut as me, shaved on the side with a man bun.
That's her right there.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Yeah, she's really cool. Athena and the whole crew that she uses to put on the seminar is really, really cool, in my opinion.
That lady's energy didn't drop once. She gave so many lectures and she was on point. And it finishes really strong. You took it already? Did you take the seminar?
No, but I helped. I sent her some product for the very first seminar that she put on.
Paulina sent her my coffee.
No, this was pre-Paulina days. Yeah, so when she first started with the seminar, I sent her a few bags of coffee to give out to every participant. When she first had it, but no, and then I met her at the games and everything. So it's really cool. It's really cool. I'll get off and I'll let you talk about it, but you'll be fine. You'll be able to watch Tyson play.
All right, thanks.
I don't think he's going to play this game. But I 100% am certain he'll play Thursday, because Thursday is it's Bears versus something, whoever the hell it is, but it's the only game on Thursday, and it would be such a better stage for him. So like more eyeballs on.
So they play Sunday and Thursday?
Yes.
Is Thursday Thanksgiving? Is this Thursday Thanksgiving?
No. Every Thursday they have one Thursday night game.
When did they start that? I own that. I watched the NFL. I don't remember that.
It's been around for a while.
New-ish.
No, like years. Newish in like the sense of maybe like 5-6 years.
Oh. All right.
No, more than that. Jesus, when I was in college, holy crap. No, way more than that. Like almost 10 years.
Do they still have Monday night football? Do they still have Monday night football?
They have Thursday night. They have Monday night. I think now they play 2 games Monday night as well. It's crazy.
They have
just bracketing money.
Wow. I remember when there was just one Monday night game, and Thursdays you got a special Thursday game at Thanksgiving.
Like now you get Thursdays every single week. I mean, they're just making money hand over fist.
Good.
Well,
so I'm invested. I'm a part owner.
I think we all are. I think we all are invested on Tyson doing really, really cool.
I think
really good.
Hey, I think Tyson's gonna make me rich.
I hope so. Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. I mean, more for him to.
I think Tyson's gonna sell you bags of coffee. I seriously think it's gonna work like that. He's gonna become his own little ecosystem.
Dude, I would appreciate it. I know that he wears that CEO shirt that Travis sent him.
Yes.
That to me, every time he comes on, to me is like, dude, that guy is such a good dude.
Yeah. That is like
a good sign, right? Yeah, he has nothing. He has no reason to constantly wear it, and he just still does. So that's really cool. Cool for you, and cool obviously for Travis and everyone that supports the podcast.
I don't want to feel like I'm not contributing though. I researched fluoride for him, and I did a whole bit on fluoride for him.
Couldn't have made it without you, brother.
He's an influencer of sorts. He influenced the podcast.
It definitely influences the podcast.
Think of how many
But
people.
I'll let you guys go.
Think of how many people Gabe stopped using fluoride because he wanted to know about it, and then I did a bit on it. See how that just travels?
Mhm.
I mean, hey, this is a pretty good platform for that. I can attest, and a lot of other people can attest. I've been trying to tell everyone that sponsors you guys to hop on the train and like go full force, but you know,
Yeah, tell him.
not everyone's on the same page.
Tell him. I gave my
But,
I
but
gave my
anyway.
8 sleep to Will, and now I'm regretting it.
Which Will?
Will Brandstetter.
Dude, why would you give that? Isn't that like how much does that cost? Isn't that expensive?
$2,200. But last night I was sleeping in my son Avi was sleeping in bed with me, and I swear to fucking God, he sweat so much that ducks were trying to land in our bed last night. Like it was like a fucking ecosystem. It was like a marsh. He's 8. He must be on testosterone or something. It's crazy.
I mean, he is growing.
It's crazy.
He is growing. Do you readily give presents, give gifts that are like worth $2,200
all the time?
Yeah.
Can I get a gift?
Yeah,
totally. I don't know, something.
We'll look around my office. Let me look around my office and see what I can give you.
That bag of weed that you have there, just ship it over.
I will ship that over to you. Yeah, that thing. I gave that thing to him. Hey, but you know what he said? He said it came broken.
How does a mattress come broken?
I don't know.
How does the thing come broken?
He said it was rattling, but he did call them and they're going to send him a new one.
Oh, well, there you go. At least now you know that they have really good customer service. So that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Right. Wow. Look at you. 8 sleep. Great customer service.
Hey, I mean, you know.
No questions asked. They're like, hey, you didn't buy one of these. He goes, I know, you gave one to my friend. They're like, all right. And they sent him a new one.
That's tremendous customer service. Tremendous. Also, I had a little mishap with Victor Brown. I think that's his name. He's in the chat. I gave him a call to tell him, hey man, so sorry with a mishap on an order, and I was gonna give him free coffee every time there's a mishap on an order or anything like that. Obviously, things happen.
What happened? What happened? You got the wrong flavor. What could go wrong? Wrong size, wrong flavor.
No, just because sometimes when we ship things out, let's say UPS or USPS, whenever we drop it off at the post office, things can happen, right? It's post office and we ship out a lot of packages. So, if we ship out 50 packages, we'll get 1 or 2, right? That something happens, whether it's broken, whether it gets lost, and that's just part of business. So that's a loss on us, but I always try to make it right by not making them wait and just saying, hey, I'm going to ship out another product to you while we figure this out. So if they got, let's say, a box of 50 coffees, I'll still send out a replacement box of 50 coffees in the meantime while we figure out what's going on.
Oh, speaking of 50 coffees, how's the instant coffee coming?
Dude, that's a you and I thing.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It's coming along. It's growing pains because other companies, when I'm not in charge of something, stupid things happen. They mixed my coffee with another brand.
Oh fuck.
And
well, I'm so excited about that. I won't tell anyone else. That's it. Just this one show.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. But whoever's listening, yeah, well, we're coming out with an instant solution for you guys, so you guys can just grab and go, so you don't have to drink Starbucks.
Thank you. Because sometimes there's no time, or the machine's broken, or I'm traveling, and instant would be great. Like this morning, like I seriously had Folgers.
Yeah, and that, I mean, hey, that's completely fine. Like it's totally fine. There's no wrong way to drink coffee. But again, I'm trying to find the solutions for that, right? So
well, it doesn't taste like
for
paper
whatever
street,
reason,
I'll tell you that.
That's our main goal. Our main goal now is hopefully we should have some samples. Paulina says no, but hopefully we should have some samples by Rogue. Yeah. So I don't know if Matt's going to be there or not. Hopefully I can give him some to take back. So you guys can sample, but that product's not going to come out till possibly Wadapalooza time. It's a whole long process.
Oh, I saw you and Sarah are talking about Wadapalooza. So something the adults are talking.
Something's a brewing.
Yeah, I mean,
unintended.
Yeah, we're trying. And I'll put it back out there. I'm trying to have all the businesses that sponsor the podcast be together at Wadapalooza, so it can be more of like an immersive experience. And I'm just not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but Matt, you saw how crazy it was at the booth, right?
Oh, dude.
So you saw how Travis benefited from that, right? Like you have a line and
Yep.
all the other businesses around me benefited from people just standing in line for coffee.
Yep.
Just imagine if it was just random businesses, if it's businesses that are associated with the podcast.
Yeah.
So instead of
60,
just standing in
62
line,
people in line for coffee, and there's going to be an impulse buy for a CEO shirt. Thank you.
Yep.
well, yeah, no, I mean more than 62 people in line, but yeah, there were impulse buys. You can ask Travis, and I'd love for that to be the case where other businesses have reached out to me and saying, "Oh, can we, be in the same area with you?" And I have nothing. I'm like, no, I don't know who the hell you are. You care less if I'm next to you. But if it's someone like Travis, if it's someone that's in bed with you, like that supports a common goal, I'd rather have them on board. And Sarah kind of falls right into place with that. So it'd be cool to push some California peptides out at Wadapalooza.
Oh yeah, it would be fucking way cool. Have you taken any peptides?
I have not, but I think I'm going to need to pretty soon because my dumb ass signed up for a competition to get me back into shape November 11th.
Oh, they're great. I don't think you're allowed to take them in comps, but we just won't tell anyone.
I don't know if they test.
This is a local competition. I'll shoot her right into my heart or something. I don't know.
Local comps where cheating's allowed.
Yes. Have it.
Hell yeah.
Encouraged, in fact. Encouraged.
Dude, we have we have a world premiere right here. Look at this.
The Mayhem Empire?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. No one else has this. Mayhem film.
You need to talk to them about not premiering at the same time that you're going live.
That's what I'm just going to premiere their shit. Version 2. Bill's story, The Heart of Mayhem. Okay, thank you, Gabe.
Remember, go buy merch, go buy hoodies, go buy shirts.
Yes, cups.
Code
cups.
Sevan, get a discount.
Oh, is there a discount code Sevan?
Dude, there's always been a discount code Sevan. It's 15% off.
Awesome.
Always, forever,
Okay.
until the end of time.
Great, I love it.
All right, talk to you guys. Enjoy the show.
Okay,
Later, brother.
what is this? Mayhem Films
This
presents.
gym is the complete identity of what Mayhem is.
People come to CrossFit thinking that they're coming for fitness.
He's impacted so many people. I mean, we're doing a video on him, for God's sake.
Drop to your knees and
I was just getting stressed out.
Wow, look at that mailbox. That thing is cockeyed.
It's a great
all the
shot.
time for no apparent reason. My mind's or my own voice telling me how bad I am. I've always had problems with my weight and losing it, and
When you have a catastrophic injury, other things get affected and it starts to build up.
that just made everything worse.
Jesus. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a Pepsi?
What?
What the? Oh, no. Okay.
No.
All
It's
right.
water bottle.
All right.
That's this time.
It's hard to put into words who Phil is, other than that's exactly the type of person we want at CrossFit Mayhem.
If I could get every single person to experience it in the world, like life complete, because it's a real drop your jaw wow story. I think that Phil
Yeah. Jan Clark, this guy's the next Gary Roberts. There'll never be another Gary Roberts. But look at Mayhem's doing a weight loss story.
Yeah, wow.
is a better example of that than a CrossFit Games athlete.
Okay, where do you want to start?
The Heart of Mayhem. Oh, I wonder if this dude did this dude have a heart attack? Watch live Friday, October 6th.
Cool.
Wow. What time?
Um,
How long is it? Is it a bag of Twizzlers or a beer drinking movie? Dude, fuck, man. They're just fucking taking over everywhere. That's crazy that they're doing this. Good on them. Look at that.
were they live with something else?
You mean on their station? Let me see. If they
Yeah.
are, I hate them.
Well, can't we
No.
just bring them up and ask questions and then just make just
No.
like a
Oh,
Q&A?
it says live. Wait, what is this? The
Did you see
fuck
what
is-
I'm saying? The Q&A?
Yeah, what is this?
Let's just do us reacting. answering their own
Well,
questions.
if I do all these right things, then I'm going to earn God's favor or somehow earn
Oh,
salvation.
It's a Sunday
That's the
service.
furthest thing from the
Yeah,
truth.
does anyone
That's
have
a
any
lie.
questions
Getting
for
back to
Rich?
the
I
whole
have
lie
a
thing.
direct
But
access to him
it's
right
about
now.
allowing the Holy Spirit
Where do I skip to the parts where Rich
of
talks?
Jesus to come into your life and
Oh, it's a
transform you from the
premiere,
inside
dude.
out.
It's not even live.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, like Jim said,
Oh, this is what's going on. So it's a premiere. Look at someone wrote in here. I finally get to see a live chat.
A live
So it's
chat, not a live
it's
show.
a premiere of a live chat, and then maybe like one of these dudes, the Prey or the USA or the Mayhem shirt dudes, answer your questions. Maybe they're in the chat.
Hmm.
Speaking of Gary Roberts, I was thinking about Gary Roberts this morning. I was thinking about people who come on the show. I was actually talking with Sousa about this yesterday, about people who come on the show and like what it takes to come back on the show multiple times. And this isn't like 100%. There's people who've been on the show more than once who don't fall in this category, but it's because I have a bad memory. I don't want people on the show twice who don't bring it. Like, I don't care. There's this misunderstanding like that, like somehow you'll see people in the comments, Sevan, people won't come on the show if blah, blah, blah. Like, I really don't care who comes on the show at all if they're not going to bring it. I'll take someone who brings it over every other quality that you have every time. So Seth Gruber brought it. Even the Flat Earth guy brought it. Gary Roberts brings it. Alex Stein brings it. Hunter McIntyre brings it. Andrew Hiller brings it. Mary Heffernan brought it. Jay Cooey brought it. If you ain't bringing it, get the fuck out of here. Like, this is a fucking amazing show that fucking with an amazing audience. My audience does not want to see me fucking pull teeth.
And they know when you do.
You need to fucking bring it. And if you're not going to bring it, yeah, Brian Friend brings it. So, but he's a great example. He brings it, but there's sometimes when he doesn't want to flow. He doesn't want to be friendly or something. He's not be friendly. And it's like, and like anytime, like it's not, and you don't have to be crazy to bring it. Mike Halpin, when he's on the show, he fucking brings it. He's there. He's ready. J.R. Howell, even though he's not like a full throttle energy, he's present. Bringing it is different. There's different. Tyler Watkins isn't fucking full throttle, but he's fucking there and he's ready to say some shit. Bill Grunler, brings it. There's people who bring it. Unfortunately, most examples I'm giving are people who are super high energy and who talk a lot. But Melissa Odier, we still love Unfriendly Brian. Yeah, Brian's great. He's fucking awesome. I'm not interested in having even if you're my best friend in the whole world, I'm not interested in having people who don't bring it. Hi. Hello. Colton brings that shit now. Fuck yeah, Colton brought it.
Yeah.
Colton. Yeah, you come on if you come on if you get to come on if you bring it. I'm not there. I mean, when Andrew's on here, it's hard to get off. That fucking guy will keep the show going. Like that's what I need. I need to be like, okay, stop. Like well, you can be sexting while on the show as long as you're telling us about it, Mr. Beaver. Mr. Beaver says no sexting while on the show, but you got to be telling us. And I was just talking to Suze about it. There's people. I don't. 12 Daily Doses brings it. Yeah, for sure. Brings his insanity.
Brings something, yeah.
Brings his fucking support of pedophiles. Fucking crazy. Brings his paranoid schizophrenia. You're erasing my messages. You deleted my account. Fucking douche. Fucking dildo. I'm in your head rent free, see? No, dude, you have no fucking life. And you troll fucking shows supporting your fucking desire for kids to get diddled. And it's like obvious, but you don't even know it's obvious. You're fucking crazy. Yeah, Tim Murray brought it. Tater Tot brought it. For sure. Brought it. This just proves he's in your head. Yeah, proof. I like proof. Oh shit, Cave, you're in my head too. Cave, you're in my head too, and he's fucking you in your ass. Cave, run! Cave, 12 daily doses is ass pounding you, run! Oh my god, I just saw 12 daily doses rape Cave Dastro.
It's a good voice.
Thank you.
Cave Dastro.
David Weave chimes in 100%. And I did also see Cave get ass raped by 12 daily doses. Oh shit, it's getting crowded in here in Sevan's head. Oh. Got to run back to my local affiliate now. There's a new girl I want to fuck. See you guys later. Sevi, how do I get out of here? Mr. Dastro, you just made my day. Yeah, no problem. My wife made my day this morning. I was doing something to my wife in the middle of the night, and she goes, "What time is it?" I'm like, "I don't know." Do you have any sounds in your life that let you know what time it is? So we have roosters and shit and chickens all over our neighborhood. So like I know when it's getting close to showtime.
Yeah.
You do? What sounds do you have? Do you hear cars or horns?
Car
or
window breaking. No, I'm just kidding. No. Usually we sleep with the window open because we're second story, so you can't unless you had a ladder. And we live somewhat close to a busy intersection. So if that intersection starts to get busy, that'll wake me up. But I usually wake up to an alarm every day because I have to.
Oh, but is that the only sound you wake up? I wake up to an alarm too, but is that do you have a pre-sound? Like I hear roosters and I don't know what I assume, honestly, I assume it's 4 and tell myself, okay, you have 2 hours.
No, we sleep with a noise machine too. So it's not a lot of sounds in the room prior to the alarm going off.
I leave the windows open and I hear coo-coo-doo-doo, coo-coo-doo-doo.
Nothing.
Yeah, and then I wake up. No one else. I don't know if anyone else hears that. Cat fights. You hear cat fights like every morning? Is that at a certain time?
Just like the 6 a.m. cat fight.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to tell me just off the top of your head as fast as you can.
Okay.
When you see Larry's, when you look in the chat and you see Larry's avatar, who do you think of? What other listener do you think of?
The Sabbath. The
Yes,
Mrs.
yes, Mrs. Burns. Yeah.
Sabbath. Yes.
Wow, me too. So that caught a glimpse of my eye. I'm like, oh, Mrs. Burns is in the house. Sabbath essentials, but it's not. It's Larry.
It's Larry. It's like that same color.
Dad's mow lawn. That's what I did this morning. I mowed the lawn. Larry, love the voice, man. Reminds me of Freedom Tunes Dr. Fauci parody. Thank you. Alarm in our house is a border terrier. The alarm in my head is when David Weed wakes me up at 5:30 and he's masturbating. And I'm like, David, you're in my head, though. No masturbating, David, in my head. Cave Dastro, get him. Where's 12 daily doses when you need them? Dave doses, get Dave. Oh, you only fuck children? I'm sorry, fuck.
I hope whoever makes those cartoons clips that, but then just uses the voiceover and creates the cartoons of the people. Do you hear the roosters?
I will not let any little kids in my head for you to get doses. Run. Leave. This is only a place where David's allowed to womanize. I like womanizing. Well, that's not good. Okay, I'll use a different voice. A self-help book, that voice is worse than nails on a chalkboard. Well, that sucks.
Oh, shit. First-time commenters are coming in now just to tell you to stop. I've never seen Matthew Watt before.
Matthew Watt finally stepping up to the plate. Listen. I'm from Omaha. Stop that voice. Shannon Cook also. I don't recognize. Let's see if I recognize her. Oh, yes. Well, actually, I do. I never usually read your name. I just stare at your pictures. I want to switch, but I want him to sell me on it. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes.
What self-help book?
That's that girl, Caroline. I said she's like my own personal self-help book in the
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know stuff about her. You want me to tell you? She's 6 feet tall.
No.
Yeah, I think she is.
How do you know that?
Because I think she said it once. I just know stuff.
Okay.
Look how nice she is.
She was very nice.
Holy fuck.
LinkedIn photo. Like she works at the daycare that's attached to the school.
I'm going to say something that's totally inappropriate. That's so the girl that I would have got to drink wine with me out in the field. No makeup. She'd be crazy studious. She'd have no idea that I spent fucking 8 weeks like just slowly fucking breaking her down. 5'11".
Oh, 5'11". Next thing you know, she's headed out to some field with a box of wine. Not really sure how she got there.
Yeah, I see no Trish.
What's happening?
Welcome back, my dear.
Goodness.
You're not the first person to stage your suicide. Jesus also staged his. Well, I guess that wasn't a suicide, but he staged his death. We got Grunler coming on the CrossFit Games update show.
Yeah, he was pumped.
What is this? Oh, Mayhem put out this weird newsletter. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yep.
I need to have Rich on and ask him what it's about. It says CrossFit is over. Is that just clickbait? Is Mayhem getting in the clickbait game?
Me.
Yeah.
Hey, newsletters are hard to get people to open and read and engage with, right? So it looks like they're just like applied the clickbait strategy to the subject line in the email. I mean, I opened it, and I don't even know how long I've been on their email list for.
I didn't even
that one.
I didn't even know how long Mayhem had a newsletter, and I ran over and I got it.
I was thinking that like they were taking a shot across the line, like CrossFit's over.
That is a shot across the line. That's a shot at HQ for Mayhem. The last time I said Rich took a shot at Dave, and Rory and Angelo took some crazy shots at Dave, and they're like, "No, we didn't. No, we didn't." And then I post that video. They're like, "Dude, let Rich talk." I'm like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." And now, so they're saying CrossFit's over, and now they're putting out this amazing piece on a guy named Phil, which I can't wait to see.
The heart of Mayhem.
Yeah. Mayhem. Not only do we make the fittest, but we cure the world's most vexing problem. Doing my Sunday morning peptides, listening to you.
Good morning, Sarah.
I did my peptides yesterday before I went to the event. We went to Athena's seminar, Scale Nation seminar yesterday. Me and Souza. Showed up at 8, was set up and ready to go by 9. The seminar went 8 minutes late to 5:08. Supposed to be over at 5. It was over at 5:08. I went to CrossFit Diablo for the first time. Never been there before. Holy shit.
Awesome gym, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I think every single person was blown away by that seminar.
I think so.
There.
Yeah.
God, I don't know what my expectations were. They weren't. I wouldn't say that they were low, but man, whatever they were far exceeded.
Yeah, so were mine. I mean, I didn't really have that much expectation going into it, and just to be honest, I wasn't really sure what it was going to be, and I was completely blown away. I came back, talked to Grace about it, and was like, learned a ton of stuff.
Yeah, it was. So many takeaways. If you're a gym owner, there's stuff you're gonna want to see. You're gonna want to know. Here's a couple things. I'll just let you know. There's a section in there. There's like if it's broken up into modules, there's a section in there where they talk about how to get more customers, which is like practical, like shit you can implement right away. Whether it works or not, fuck, I don't know, but they have examples of it working. And then also, they have stuff in there that's like scaling that like you've never even thought of before. That's like everyone in the place was like, "Oh fuck, brilliant." I don't want to give it away, but you should. You'll be stoked.
Yeah, I think it was Athena, or it might have been Kim, but one of them said something that really kind of rocked me for a second, right? Because she was up there and she goes, "Yeah, so this is you guys do CrossFit, so you're the lifeboats, right? You're the lifeboats that are saving people in the tsunami of chronic disease."
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "And you guys cure chronic disease?" And we're like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, how many people in the U.S. have obesity?" And put up the percentages up there, and we're like, "It's a lot. You guys know it's a lot." And she goes, "Great. Now, does this same percentage represent the population that's in your gym?"
Yeah,
And
42% of America's fat, and 2% of your gym's fat.
if that. And it was funny because that really struck me because I was like, wow, we go around and we're like, hey, we cure chronic disease, we're gonna help it, but we don't really have those people who need that help the most in the gym. Really, we're making people who are fitter. And that
That's what Greg was saying too all along, right? We already have all the fit people, right? That's
we
what Greg
already
was saying
have all the fit
yeah.
people. Yeah. So if you look around at your gym and you're gonna say, you know, we cure this, you'll be off your medication, you'll do this, and there'll be a handful of people, hopefully in everybody's gym that happened to. But the point being is like, you got to go pull the Joe Nels, like figure out a way to get out there and attract those people, have those conversations, bring them into your gym, and really go after the curing of the chronic disease there, not just making fit people fitter.
Someone wrote in here, Athena's amazing. Here's the thing, dude. If you thought she was amazing, when you go to the seminar, you're going to have your head popped.
Mm-hmm.
She's really cool. She's really vulnerable. She's very present. Her voice is powerful and strong. She's accessible. But then she's the demo girl too, and that shit is fucking crazy. At the end, there was a lady there that I probably would say was 400 pounds who was there taking the course. A lot of skinny people there too, by the way. It's a whole. There was a dude there who was skinny as a piece of cheese, probably anorexic, and there was a 400-pound lady there, and her and Athena did a demo where they laid down and stood up, and dude. Seriously, there was a component of like motorcycle. Have you ever been somewhere where someone does a backflip on a motorcycle?
Not in person.
It's
but
fucking
I understand where you're already going.
Stressful as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Like a Cirque du Soleil thing.
I do not like it. I don't want, or I do. They did it at the games one year.
There
was a guy who came out onto the field and was doing backflips on a motorcycle. I fucking hate it. Not little ones, big. Like, you know what I mean? 20-foot, 40-foot ramps. So you see this lady, were you stressed out when you saw that lady lay down, the 400-pound woman?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, my first thought was
so stressed.
I was like, okay, well, there's enough of us in here that are strong enough that like we'll get her back up. But like I was stressed out.
I thought something on her could snap, dude. Like a calf or a knee. But she did it, and they demoed it, and it was like some David Copperfield shit. Like everyone stood up, like, yeah, the rabbit's not cut in half. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my god,
did a burpee.
Oh my god. Bernie Gannon, hello, how are you, Mr. Gannon? The U.S. adult obese is he at a gun range? Is that what's going on?
It kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
The U.S. adult obesity rate is 42.4%. The first time the rate has passed 40%. Further evidence of the obesity crisis. The national adult obesity rate has increased by 26% since 2008. Yeah, I mean, on average, the U.S. citizen put on 29 pounds during the 2-year lockdown, oppressive lockdown by our government. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to this country in my lifetime. It's worse than 9/11. It's worse than anything. That 29 pounds is per person on average to toast. So many people are going to die, lose millions of days of lives are going to be lost because of that.
And the burden on the healthcare system.
Thank you, Democrats.
Ironic part of it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Long-term burden on it.
Anyway, amazing. There was one part in there that I like wholeheartedly. I'll give my feedback to Miss Perez. There was one part in there that just really frustrated me. It was just 2 women doing it, and I needed some men. I didn't feel like there was enough diversity, equity, and inclusivity in the presentation. I would have liked a gay black guy, but other than that, it was perfect. No, the Athena and Kim were amazing. It's there was a section in there on nutrition. that I just I don't believe the government should be involved in anything. Like if we basically it's very, very easy to point to the entire obesity crisis going back to 1980 when the food pyramid came out or whenever that was, to being the reason why we're in the situation we're in. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but the graph shows it. The second the USDA and the government and the CDC and the FDA and all those fuckers got together and released that, I actually probably have it somewhere in my show notes because I just saw it recently. Paul Saladino put something up on Twitter. The second they put up those eating guidelines is the fucking country started just putting on the average weight of the American citizen just started skyrocketing. I know that's why I would have liked a black gay male in the audience because I do have some gay black tendencies.
You would have felt safer. Giant
black cock porn. Does that make me gay? Hold on, I have to talk to the people in my head again. Hold on. Philip Kelly, great time yesterday. Sousa, you can be my workout partner anytime.
Let's go. Yeah, great.
Billy K, the biggest pyramid scheme ever was the food pyramid. And so we just can't have if we allow the government to tell, if we say, hey, we're only going to get advice. Athena tells a story where basically she got some advice from some nutrition experts and it took her down the wrong path. That's fine. But that doesn't make all those people bad. And that doesn't mean that the government should be involved in any way. And there are the experts are actually the worst at it. And so, because if we allow the government to fuck with us like that, we will be eating bugs soon. I'm not joking. That's not like conspiracy. Like we'll be eating like 7-Eleven will have like a cricket Slurpee where it's just crickets and sugar and ice. And you think I'm joking, but I'm not. Tyler Spidell, $10. There have been some mustache rides on that face.
Not what I was expecting you to say.
There have been. Tyler, welcome to my head. Tyler, lay down on your back, and David Weed is now going to take a mustache ride. Sorry, no girls are allowed in my head. Weird shit happens to him in there. Spidell.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you. Now, Tyler, I know it's hard to breathe when Dave's hairy ass is on your face. You shut the fuck up. You're in my head. Subscription. Tyler Spidell. Oh, hold on, Tyler. David, get off of him. The fuck are you doing? Tyler Spidell. Cave Dastro, you're not in my head anymore. Get out. Yeah, get out. Yeah. Shit. Don't let anyone see you leave out that door. No one knows that's there. Okay. Subscription fee. Are Berkey filters illegal at the federal level? I love my Berkey and we'll need new ones soon. It's been like 3 years, but I think they can do like 6,000 gallons, which I calculated 6 years. I don't think at the federal level, I'm not sure. You can buy you can buy all the pieces in California, but you have to buy them like separate or something. I forget how I got it, but in California, they're illegal. I'll just look it up. Why is Berkey illegal in California? Are Berkey water filters banned in California? The short answer is California has strict standards when it comes to water filtration. Berkey filters do not meet them. That's not true. Hold on. Here we go. It's not the standards for the cleaning. That's for sure. The primary problem is that the Berkey water filters have not been tested or accredited by an independent certification organization that's required by California. Let me see if I can find this.
This one said that it was because it must be lead free. Pipe or plumbing fittings or fixtures or flux must be lead free.
Although they found the Berkey effective in removing lead as claimed by the manufacturer, the filter was found to be less effective in removing chloroform. Yeah, I'm not believing this article. The way I read it, I'll look into it. Oh, Maybe I need to see a video. Maybe reading's not my strong suit. Berkey, California.
This one's saying again because of the no lead law.
Yeah, there's no God. Then I'm throwing my Berkey out. Then
Berkey water filters are a popular choice amongst consumers today.
here we go. Why? How do you know if you're using the Berkey? Where is it? Berkey water filter, California.
Did you find it? I have why it's illegal here.
Okay, why?
It's here. I'll bring it up real quick.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's right?
I'm not sure it's right, but it looks like the most correct one I've seen so far. State regulations in 2009. California passed the HSC section.
Okay, what's it say?
Christen the no lead law.
So they're saying there's lead in it?
Yeah, saying it doesn't meet the standards of like a lead-free.
So I'm drinking lead?
California.
The tests Berkey has conducted are much more rigorous than those required by NSF for the certifications mandated by the state of California. In the end, Berkey has concluded that the additional taxes, certifications, and red tape if created by California are too large of a barrier for the firm to offer. Yeah, this is from Clean Water California or something website.
Huh.
They're basically like saying, fuck you, we're not playing your games. Anyway,
well,
I'm happy with my Berkey. I love it.
There you go. Until I did some research for you.
Dan Guerrero, Sevan is fluoride free, but full of lead. Mrs. Burns, you can still find Berkey filters from some of their approved vendors. Berkey just isn't currently selling any. Oh, is that what he's saying? Are they out of filters? What the fuck's going on? Really? Caveman. The new angle is that they use silver, and that is now considered a medical application within the FDA compliance regs. Oh, you're not mad. Tyler, thank you for checking. I'm not mad at you guys anymore. Yeah, it wasn't so bad having David sit on your face, right?
Everybody goes through it.
Hey, and I want you to know, David and Cave and 12 Daily Doses, if you guys don't fucking behave in there, like if you guys start making too much noise in there, I'm going to fucking let Dan Guerrero in there.
You don't want Dan in there.
You do not want Dan in there. You do not want Dan in there. In case you were confused, you fucking ding-dongs, which most of you aren't confused, so... I have this I want to play for you. Sorry, Susan, I'm taking your job.
I know. I was looking at my notes. Oh, we got the Fresh and Fit podcast.
You know this?
I don't know this clip per se, but I know this podcast. Yeah.
Just chicks with big tits talking to dudes.
Miami late night. And they, you know what they do when the dudes talk to them? The dude just like hammer them.
Oh, they just hammer the chicks.
They bring in this certain type, like these like online only fan model types. And then they get in there and talk about, you know, I'm this and that. And the guys just start to like slowly break them down.
Yeah, you never see any. It's always these like. Do these guys bone these chicks afterwards?
I would imagine a certain percentage for sure. Right?
I would imagine too. Hold on.
I have imagined several times watching this show. I haven't really watched a full episode of their stuff.
I would imagine too. Don't get excited, boys. David, 12 Daily Doses, Cave Daster. Don't get excited. I'm not bringing any women inside my head. Don't get excited. This is the straight homo hour in there, 24/7. You guys are gonna be eating ass.
No girls allowed.
No girls allowed. Here we go.
Why can't we be equal? Why do you feel superior to me?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Yeah.
Would you prefer a man that's stronger than you physically?
Yes, I do.
Would you prefer a man that can lead you?
Absolutely.
Would you prefer a man that's more competent and more intelligent than yourself?
I just said that. I
Yeah.
can't
Doesn't sound
disagree.
anything equal there to me.
Ouch. But what if I am strong?
You're not. That means that we are not equal.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. But don't.
just said
Oh
a second ago
God.
that
Okay. All right.
Got him.
Got me.
But Sevan Amanda Barnhart can deadlift 3 times as much as you if you were juiced on steroids. I know. So just you have to you just can't. Don't think of me as a man, and then everything will make sense.
Hey, it doesn't matter how much they could deadlift it. They hear a noise at night, and your ass is getting up to check what's going on. How you deadlift.
Oh my God. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Sevan, I really love you and all you do, all you represent, but trying to listen to you in my kitchen and the F-bombs are killing it for my kids. Okay.
All right.
Now, I won't say that for it anymore. I'm done.
Hold on. I got wait. Where is it at? Okay, we're ready. On
I'm
stand.
done. I don't want to. That'll take us down to 216 listeners if you leave. Please don't go anywhere. Let's listen to that again, though. That was good, right? I mean, this is a good bit here. Here we go.
A podcast in a nutshell, by the way.
Let's listen one more time. Here we go.
Why can't we be equal? Why do you feel superior to me?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Yeah.
Would you prefer a man that's stronger than you physically?
Yes, I do.
Would you prefer a man that can lead you?
Absolutely.
Would you prefer a man that's more competent and more intelligent than yourself?
I just said that. I
Yeah?
can't
Doesn't sound
disagree.
anything equal there to me.
Dude, when she gets lippy there, he need to light her up. That's what I just said.
Ouch. But what if I am strong?
You're not. That means that we are not equal.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. But don't.
just said
Oh
a second ago
God.
that
Okay. All right.
Got him.
Got me.
It took her that long to realize. I thought,
Why
when he
can't-
said, you want me to lead? And she said, yeah. She realized what was happening there.
She's hot. All those chicks in there are hot.
Usually.
Emma, when my 4-year-old daughter sees me watching the show, she says that's the guy that cusses a lot. My cussing days are over. I'm done.
As of today, you're turning a new.
I'm done. Melissa, what idiots? You idiot. Oh, you idiot. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, Wad Zombie. I can't believe she admitted she was wrong. No, that's good. Yeah. CK Kevin, I'm done. You can't trick me. You can't trick me.
What CK did there.
Isn't logic logic's fascinating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think why so many of us are kind of freaking out right now is because there's at bare minimum, we want to hope that like our fellow human beings can be logical. So, hey, I don't want anyone saying what I can and can't do with my body. Okay, I understand. Hey, I don't want anyone killing babies. I get it. And both sides can just be like, yeah, dude, I get it. Like those make sense.
Mm-hmm.
They totally make sense.
Sounds logical.
Hey, I don't think you should be allowed to be able to kill kids. Okay, when's a kid a kid? I don't know. Whenever it could live on its own out of the stomach. I don't know. Let's come up with something. And then
But it can't live out of that. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 32 weeks, yeah, or something. Like just something like but it seems somewhere something has swerved off the path to where we can't even agree on what's logical anymore. When before, at least that was like just the baseline. Like, hey, if we're gonna get through this, and then it becomes, boy, this is scary where I took it, but it becomes like if you don't have the skill, like what my boys do is they'll resort to violence.
Yeah.
Hey, you have my game. Yeah, but I'm playing it. And then someone gets hit in the face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Pretty simple.
And so if you're like, hey, we're hiring these people because they're black. And then I walk up to some black dude at the store and I'm like, hey, did you get hired here because you're black? And then they're like, you can't ask them that. I just saw on the sign there that you're looking for black dudes. You're only hiring black dudes. And I just want to know if you got hired because you're black or if you got hired because you're competent. And then now there's this disconnect. And it's like, it seems like we've put ourselves in a pressure cooker where we're not going to be able to connect logically. So violence, we're going to end up with violence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Almost like if you keep forcing two contradicting things that people know are foolish and you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, basically they have no foundation in which to think upon.
And so they get so agitated that they act physically.
And also just wait for the television to tell them how to act.
Right.
Because they're not going to like logically think themselves through that. You know, put a mask on when you walk into the restaurant and then take it off at your table. But then put it back on when you walk to the bathroom. Who the fuck like logically thought of that? And
Right.
we all went out there and acted like it.
Or Rittenhouse killed a white guy.
Yeah. Pedophile.
Who was screaming racial slurs.
Yeah, at another white guy.
The ones that black people don't like or aren't supposed to like. Well, unless depends on who says them. That's a complicated issue in itself.
Yep.
Depending on what the beat is. If it's a 1-2 beat with lots of bass, it's cool. He should have been a hero for the left.
Who, Rittenhouse?
Yeah. So I understand the pedophile part probably bothered them that they killed a pedophile, but they're supposed to support black people.
Yeah, but see, it was
that dude was yelling racial. That dude was a blonde. That dude had blonde hair and was a white guy.
Who? Which guy?
The guy who got capped. The guy who was yelling the racial slurs. The pedophile.
Yeah, that was
the long blonde hair. What,
dude? That dude.
Yeah,
that was not a good guy.
But what I'm saying is that none of it makes sense. It doesn't make sense.
Makes sense. But I think it's because
you can't win. No,
you can't win.
It was because it was at the wrong riot. He killed someone at the wrong riot. It's such a mess.
Hey, you know the contradicting thing, and then you push it further and further and further to see how far the people will take it and not question it, even though that they know that there's no logic in the way that they're acting and there's contradicting. That's from 1984 in that book.
Oh, it is? God, I need to read that.
You have to listen to it. Yes, because we could like listen to the middle portion too as they like explain it and everything else, and that's crazy. Explain it.
Asymmetric ears. We need all the tough guys, including many in this chat, to stop justifying their compliance and just refuse. How about the pussies that run away to a different country? Shh, 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 shh. You're in my head. Quiet, David. Quiet. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, how about the pussies that run away?
Hey, have you seen the video of
Sorry, that's a bad word. I didn't mean pussies.
Oh.
I meant pussies, I meant cats, kitty cats, pussy cats.
You seen the footage of 1901 where people see a camera for the first time? You seen that thing float around? I think the video is actually kind of old.
From what year? From 1901?
1901.
No.
But you just watch the way that people behave and act and like move and stuff like that. And you're just like, we are not like that anymore. Like you just look at the crowd and you're like, how many people think got offended because somebody used a phrase unintentionally and they're offended for somebody else within that group. And now they're going to make this huge deal out of it. And you just watch them and you kind of look at them and you imagine how their lives are and how they're dressed and the way their mannerisms and how they act to each other and everything else. And you're like, none of those people give a fuck. They would you could drop one of them here and start to explain some of these like political issues or things that we're navigating through. And they would just be like, what?
What happened? It's the movie Idiocracy.
What happened? Yeah.
Jeremy E. World. It's a cool picture. We are about as far down the rabbit hole as we can get and still hope to come back from. Jason Miller. Reported 300 jobs added to corporate levels since BLM. 94% more melanated. Talk about exploitation and objectification. I can't tell if this is sarcasm. I'm not processing, Mr. Miller. I'm trying to process. I have questions. Oh, someone's now explaining in our games thread how the NFL Network works.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Haley. What the fuck is wrong with her? What the fuck is wrong with my wife? God.
What's happening over there?
You have to. I'm calling her. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna call her.
What's going on?
She just sent me a text. I have to explain. There's so many things that we've been. How long have we been together?
Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
Haley, how long have we been together?
Like, what do you mean? Married or
like how long have I been from like the day I've been trying to get in your pants?
Well, it's not consecutive, so off and on for like.
I'm not talking about last year when we took the year off, but don't ruin a good bit, babe. Just flow with me. Flow with me a little bit. Flow with me. Don't ruin a good bit. This is a good bit. How long have we been together?
On and off for like 20 years.
Great. Can you just say, let's try again. Just be like a long time, more than 20 years. How long have we been together, babe?
Longer than time itself.
Thank you. Now, you text me this morning. You said the coffee machine is fine. Are you referring to drinking Folgers yesterday morning? Listen, the show is a bit. I didn't have Folgers this morning. I was trying to get Gabe to send me some coffee. I was trying to get Gabe to send me some coffee. I didn't drink Folgers this morning.
It's not like
it's
I
a lie.
I lied.
I lied.
Oh my God. I was just making sure you got regular coffee this morning. That's all. Because if not, it brings them.
That's very nice of you, Haley.
You're a good dude.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for keeping me consistent.
It wasn't.
You're correct. It wasn't. I did not have Folgers this morning. That was, but the spirit of what I was saying was still true. What was your point? You text me. You interrupted the show and said the coffee
We've been together so long. You should know.
Yeah, you know. You should know. You should know.
My intention.
Oh, I should know. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Trying to make sure you had good coffee.
Damn.
You over here ridiculing her.
Hey, I want to apologize in advance.
Oh no.
When
you got a dog.
When we're having sex tonight, and I said, David, less teeth. I want you to know it has nothing to do with you.
Okay,
right.
thank you.
I love you. Thank you. I didn't have. I had Paper Street this morning. I know that was just to mess with Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. See how she turned that around on me, and she's like, "Well, you should know me." And she won. Well, you should know my intention.
Yeah, you knew going into that you were gonna lose, but that's okay.
In the background, telling me I didn't have Folgers this morning. I know what I had. I know I didn't have Folgers this morning.
Do you still really have Folgers in your house?
I do have Folgers because you know why? Because it's a just in case, right?
Yeah.
Like you need it's just in case.
Yep. Break in case of emergencies.
Oh, David, you asshole. How does this guy always win the arguments? And like he always gets a little ahead of me.
Yeah, he's one.
I always leave the show a little dirty, like he got the shot at me. I never am like, yeah, I fucked David up today.
Not gonna happen. Not that guy.
Send her to Spain.
He's a seasoned vet.
My life would see a man like you and never look back at me.
You're gonna wake up and see David's picture, like he's gonna be looking over you.
He's gonna be sleeping in the backyard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see him with my knife. Wad zombie. Haley's an angel. Leave her alone. All right, fine. She just ruined the bit though.
Oh, CK got it. I kept trying to remember what the slogan was, and I was gonna sing it in there.
Oh,
It's part of waking up. It's Folgers in your cup. Hey, do you see the
got it,
commercial?
got it. Clip it.
That's a new endorsement. You see the commercial, that last Folgers commercial that they make fun of, where it's like a brother and sister, but they like do it in this weird fucking way. So it's supposed to look like, oh, they're like, home and visiting, and he's like drinking a familiar cup of coffee, but it makes them seem like they're two like long lost lovers. Like,
Incest is best.
Folgers.
When I was a kid, you know how the idea of incest was introduced to me as a kid? I was tripping on you. Most of you aren't going to probably remember this, but I was tripping on how I thought that in real life, Jamie Summers and Steve Austin were brother and sister. I don't know who played Jamie Summers, but Lee Majors played Steve Austin, the Bionic Man. And the Bionic Woman was played by, I don't know who played that, but she, in the movie, her name was Jamie Summers. In the TV show. And in the TV show, they kissed. But I thought as a little kid that they were siblings in real life. Oh, Lindsay Wagner. Wow, Bernie, you're a beast. Yeah. So I thought Lindsay Wagner and Lee Majors were brother and sister in real life. Yeah. She had the bionic ear. You remember that?
You seen that documentary on that family out in the middle of Bone Duck nowhere in the boondocks, and they're all incest?
What?
Dude, you never saw that documentary?
No, what's it called?
And there's one fucking guy that just barks. Like he can't even speak, and you ask, but he understands. So you ask questions, he's like, "Bark, bark, bark." Dude, you've never seen that?
No, it's real.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
John Wick, I thought first popularized incest was, oh yeah, and I remember that too. Right. Wow. Wow. Because they were brother and sister. Luke and Leo were brother and oh man. Ugh. I want to throw up a little bit. Made my back get tight.
Yeah, there we go. The white.
Why does Star Wars have incest in it? Yeah, that's weird. Do they kiss?
I'm gonna type this. I'm gonna get some weird.
Oh, I did not like. There was some disturbing stuff in Game of Thrones, but there was a dude who lived out in the north with just like 20 women by himself, and that whole thing was disgusting. While Return of the Jedi would ultimately reveal them to be siblings, A New Hope implied Luke's attraction to Leia throughout, while the two kissed multiple times in The Empire Strikes Back, with further romantic moments ending up on the cutting room floor as seen in the movie's deleted scenes. Star Wars is subtly trying to retcon Luke and Leia's kiss. What's retcon mean? Reconsider?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a disaster. What the fuck is wrong with George Lucas?
That's weird.
Vanessa Craig says it's called The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Wow, Cave Dastro, they boned in deleted scenes. No kidding. Oh, wow. You can't visit those people anymore because the entire neighborhood will attack you. They feel those people were exploited. Wow. Have I said the F word at once since I said I wouldn't say it?
No, I don't think so.
Discipline. D-I-S plin. No, D-I-S-S-A hyphen plin. Discipline.
the video by now of the young autistic girl being harassed by police officers, 7 to be exact, because she said one of the police officers looked like a lesbian. I mean, I'm going to have to agree with her statement, to be honest. I don't know if that means that I'm going to be arrested for agreement. I don't know how it works in this country anymore. The West Yorkshire Police actually filed a statement of the incident where they said comments were made which resulted in the girl being arrested on suspicion of a homophobic public order offence.
She was arrested for suspicion of a homophobic homophobic. It's illegal to be homophobic?
Wow. A suspicion, not even like.
What if you're afraid of spiders? Is it illegal to be arachnophobic? You're telling me it's illegal to be. Listen. This is not going to go over well, but this is the truth. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I know all you guys know already. I don't know if it's an ick, but people are standoffish, and rightfully so, to new things. You're missing a leg, you're missing an eye, you're a dwarf, you're 7 feet tall, you're a white guy in a place in Africa where they've never seen a white guy, you're a black guy in Iceland. Like, if you are out of the norm, people are going to take 2 steps back when they see you. We were walking in Berkeley one day. It's a city, very, very urban place. And a bunch of chickens came out from underneath the subway. Turkeys came out from underneath the subway track, and everyone jumped back. Like 15 turkeys just showed up in the city, and like we were all in this walking trail, and everyone jumped back. Some dumb kids charged the turkeys, and the turkeys fucked them up. But oops, I said that for. But things that are out of place, people are tripped out by. People are not used to seeing 2 dudes kiss and 2 girls kiss. Like, they're just not. It's just not used to it. And to think it's weird or odd, or to have feelings where you don't think it's appropriate, is totally fine and totally normal. It's totally fine. Nothing's wrong with you at all. Actually, the people who are running to it and embracing it, those are the people who actually have a problem. If you see me walking down the street and you see me doing this with a knife, I've never seen anyone do this in California with a knife. An illegal knife in the state of California, stiletto, Bloody Mary, and you see me doing this, you should be tripped out. I've never seen that. You've never seen that. And so you see 2 dudes kissing, 2 girls kissing. It's not homophobic to just stare and look, or even holding hands at all. And if you are a little homophobic, it's totally okay. There's nothing. If you're like, ooh, that's gross, or ooh, that's weird, or it's totally fine. Someone eating raw meat, same thing. You see someone eating raw meat and you think it's gross and weird, it's totally fine. It's not something we're used to at all. That guy who goes to Whole Foods and then sits out front and just eats the raw octopus. No one's seen that. It's totally fine to be like, wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally instinctual. Yeah. It's yeah, exactly. It's literally instinctual. Two heterosexual people having sex on the sidewalk, a drug addict taking a deuce in a trash can, all those things you should be like, whoa, what's going on?
Taking a deuce in a trash.
Rambler, tell Sevi to unban me. Souza, tell Sevi, unban you. I don't even know. I don't know how to ban or unban anyone.
Yeah, I don't know what you shouldn't have.
I don't know how. Dose is quiet. Doses is now jumping up, me like, you banned me. You erased my text messages to you.
I'm trying to see here.
I did not. I don't even know what you're talking about. Homophobic. Arresting someone for being homophobic.
We also maintain that our officers and staff should not have to face abuse whilst working to keep our community.
You can't say to someone, you look like a lesbian. That's abuse. Why? Is there something wrong with being a lesbian? Why can't you say that to someone? That's insinuating that being a lesbian is something bad, isn't it?
safe. Well, I'd like to thank West Yorkshire Police for the effort that they've put into to protect the community from the word lesbian. I've seen the police have been making some recruits recently, and I've got to say they pick a fantastic bunch that look like they can really stop a bar fight. Whilst all this goes on, we're at a record low at the minute, where just 5.8% of crimes have been solved by the police in the UK. But the priority...
They try to solve crimes in the UK? That's hilarious.
...is to arrest people for causing offence, saying mean things. I'm just so bored. I'm so bored of it. Well, I'm sure you've seen the...
Bored of it, dude. You better be Lewis. We got to have Lewis back on. I want to hear him talk about it. This is wackadoodle stuff. Look, it goes on even more. I haven't seen anything quite this bad in the United States. Have you?
No.
Call someone a lesbian, you go to jail?
No.
There's a bit of news you might have missed. If you thought the incident was bad where an autistic teenager was arrested for saying one of the officers looked like their lesbian nana, last week a counsellor was arrested in front of his family. His crime was retweeting a video criticizing how the police treated a Christian street preacher. Councillor Anthony Stevens was arrested at his home this...
That guy's on testosterone. I'd love to know Hiller's take on it. That guy is for sure on something, right?
The skin. You're saying that because of his skin?
In his head, and I just... juiced.
...month and escorted to a police station for questioning about tweets from his personal account, which has 76 followers. The retweet in question was a petition for another councillor calling for his position to be reinstated because he responded to images of the Pride parades saying, "When did Pride become a thing to celebrate? Because of Pride, Satan fell as an archangel. Pride is not a virtue but a sin. Those who have pride should repent of their..."
He retweeted what a black guy said about God, and he went to jail. And he has 76 followers. What is going on?
That's fucking nuts.
What is going on? Listen, I'm not suggesting you walk up to some dwarf and smack the shit out of him, or walk up to some guy with one leg and kick his aluminum leg. I'm suggesting even maybe the opposite, observe people who are different and love on them and learn from them. But to take a step back because you see some guy eating a live octopus in front of Whole Foods and be like, "What is that?" is fine. It is totally fine. Sevy's comparing eating a live octopus to two dudes playing tonsil hockey. I am. That's correct. I am. I'm totally fine with it. Call me homophobic or seafood phobic or whatever, whatever bandwagon you want, bandwabbit you want to get on.
What? I think your caster is clicking. Is that a call?
Yeah, no, it's because I had it was working well for too long. It didn't like that.
Oh, okay. Just had to do it. You faulted something wrong.
You're on a roll. You're about to get canceled.
Let's do some clicking in the mic.
I'm not even suggesting they're doing Satan's work. That's the only reasonable explanation. I just, yeah, it's, what a mess.
That is crazy though.
What a mess. It's okay to be worried about some things, be freaked out.
Yeah, like free speech.
Yeah,
might want to worry. Not around.
Have you seen all these videos going around of kids getting beat up at school? I'm afraid to show any of them because they're gonna say it's violence. But dude, the violence at schools is crazy.
What? Yeah, but there was always schoolyards scuffle.
I guess you're right.
I
guess you're right. I'm gonna show you what I call a dematard. I'm about to show you a dematard. Different than because I can't say the other word. This lady is the epitome, epitome. What's that word mean? Are those both words? Can you pronounce them both ways? Epitome, epitome. This is how Democrats work. This is all emotional appeal, zero facts. All emotional appeal and zero facts. And you know what's funny is P. Diddy's. I saw this posted somewhere else, and P. Diddy's like, "Yeah, girl, you tell him."
Yeah,
like,
well, you know,
it's like, wow, dude, you really, you are pathetic.
Yeah, well, you know P. Diddy's thing, right?
No, what is it? Is he
He,
complete sellout?
Party with up and coming male rappers a little privately and hard.
Oh, he Epstein Island guy type
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, but it was apparently with like newer, like up and coming like rappers and shit.
Wow.
I've been to a P. Diddy party, you know.
This is
robe.
This is Representative Jasmine Crockett, Democrat from Texas. The only thing Biden has been guilty of is loving his child unconditionally. I hope and pray that my parents love me half as much as his child. And people were like stoked on this.
Because he's got 91 counts pending right now. But I will tell you what the president has been guilty of. He has unfortunately been guilty of loving his child unconditionally, and that is the only evidence that they have brought forward. And honestly, I hope and pray that my parents love me half as much as he loves his child. Until they find some evidence, we need to get back to the people's work, which means keeping this government open so that people don't go hungry in the streets of the United States. And I will...
Hey, so there's two huge points here. Two huge points you have to see. She's using emotional appeal. Who cares whether he loves his son or not? That's not that no one, that's not even the discussion. I hope he loves his son. And then the second thing, so it's emotional appeal. And then the second thing is she's concerned the government, if it closes down, people will go hungry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which people is she talking about? The people who have no personal accountability and no responsibility. The people who've been manipulated to allow government to be their big daddy. The people who've divorced their husbands. The people who've divorced their wives. The people who are married to the fucking government. Sorry, F word again. The people who are married to their children. I apologize to you, those of you eating breakfast, those of you who are good kids out there. I blame my mom. No, I don't blame anyone for my swearing. It just shows a lack of intelligence on my part, and I'm working on it. Thank you. Yeah, this lady is a pathetic.
At least she's good looking.
That's true.
That's pretty much the only thing she's got going for her in this clip.
But here's the thing.
She also implies that the government keeps everybody fed. That's fucking crazy.
Because look what this guy wrote. Hashtag RTRD, retard 19. Hey, just because you scream and bob your head doesn't make it true. Yeah, but if you bob your head and don't scream. What if you bob? I want to write that. What if you bob your head?
Oh, 44 comments. I bet you one of them did. Somebody said it in there.
Yeah, what is going on? That's what I mean about the no logic thing.
Yeah, and the only people that are going to listen to her and take that and be like, yeah, are the people that you're not even fucking thinking. Like, think about what she just said about loving his son unconditionally. Where's the evidence? How about the cocaine in the fucking White House? How about the laptop? How about the string of text messages? How about the confirmed emails back and forth? How about the money?
How about the diaries showering? The daughter doesn't want to shower with her dad, so she waits till he goes to sleep at night.
Okay, so even if you put all that aside and whatever, let her have that rant, which is like, again, she's trying to do that emotional appeal. And then she goes in and tries to imply that if the government shuts down, that it feeds people in the United States, that would somehow cease, that would stop, which is also, even for the people that are completely dependent on the government, which I agree with you on that point too, but it's not going to stop. They're still going to get all their shit. It's hilarious. The whole thing is so flawed that you would like listen to that and be like, wait, that's not even how government functions. And on top of that, that makes no sense. Yes, they should be held to a higher standard. Yes, if there is corruption there, the people have the right to break into that and sort all the evidence out and do a very thorough investigation. And the people should have the right to that to be independently from journalists sent to us without some sort of weird bias and reported honestly and truthfully.
I like what you said. They should be held to a higher standard.
They should. Like, it should be back in the day that they work for the people. And right now it's like the more these government programs that they usher in, they don't work for the people work for the government. And that's the problem. And now we have more people that work for the government because they're dependent on the government. So we can't hold them accountable. And then everybody else that is funding the government is going to be the fucking taxpayers that are out there too busy working because they're turning the wheel of the economy to put money in the pockets of the government, which is giving it to the more people that are becoming more dependent. Fucking idiocy.
I'm glad it's closing down. Does nothing to me. Look at Graciano Rubio starts at the local level. By the way, this is what your government's doing. By the way, this is what the government this is what the government's doing.
What if the government made a list of authors whose books it wanted banned, and also went to all of the publishing houses in America, the government did, and said, do not publish the books by any of these authors or we will punish you. Is that a problem in the First Amendment?
My hope is that the government would not be involved in the decisions of a private company.
Good. I would hope so too, but apparently that is not the case in the United States of America today under this administration, because the hypotheticals I've just given you aren't hypotheticals at all. They've happened, and we know that they are happening. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals just ruled in a case, Missouri versus Biden. I'm sure you're all familiar with this. It's going to go down, I think, as a landmark case in the worst possible way in First Amendment law, because what the Court of Appeals found is that the White House, not just the federal government, but the White House actively coerced every major social media platform in America. Let me say that again. Every major social media platform in America to ban speech that the White House did not like. What are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about speech on the COVID-19 pandemic, speech on the 2022 congressional. What if the government made a list?
That's what's happening with your money. That's what's happening with your money.
Tax dollars.
And it's not even our government. They're outsourcing it to other governments like the World Health Organization. Did they? They banned Huck Finn?
Mm-hmm. I think they did that a while ago, actually.
Banned it from where? Like from schools?
High schools. Yeah, you'd have to read that in high school. I read it in high school.
Here's the thing, like if there's stuff you don't want in schools, I'm willing to talk about it. I'm fine. I'm fine if there's stuff if you don't want in schools. But to ban it from the internet?
No, you shouldn't ban it from the internet.
No, you can't do that.
No.
If you want to do some under 18 stuff, like you don't want a book in your in your library at your school on how to make methamphetamines with stuff under your parents' kitchen sink. I get it. Because you don't want just some kid randomly stumbling across that and start making meth, and it's
yeah.
But there's people who swear that apricot seeds will cure cancer, but if you made a video about that on YouTube, you'd be toast.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just crazy. Sean doesn't want porn in school. So you don't by porn, you don't I get like stuff like you want like YouPorn and Pornhub and those internet sites blocked on the school computers. I'm fine with that too. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Cool with that. And here's the thing too. So that's the problem. Christian Kettler learned to play with other dudes' buttholes in school, but can't read The Adventures of Huck Finn. It's context too, right? Hey, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna ban Huck Finn, you got to ban rap music at the school. You got to basically, if a kid rolls into the parking lot in his car and he's playing Rick Ross's "Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It" with his duet with Jay-Z. I mean, that song is crazy, and you got to suspend that kid too, though. That's a great song. You know that song? "Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It." It's all one word.
Yeah.
God, I love that song.
Christian called me a shill for Pfizer too, by the way.
Who called you a shill for Pfizer?
Christian.
You?
Yeah, when I just did the little thing on the government, he's like, and that's coming from somebody who's a shill for Pfizer. That's funny. I just think that
what if Sousa was a spy for Pfizer? He was put in this show. That would explain everything.
Okay. I did get $1.26 in dividends last month. Hey, but I think that to your point, here's the thing. Are you monitoring the music that's being played at the pep rallies under the same microscope that they're monitoring the books that have been in schools?
Right. Well said. Perfectly well said.
And they're not. They're not. I could tell you they're not, because I've been to a few of those things, and I walk in, you listen to the music that's being played, and you're like, what? And sometimes they'll have the edited version like playing, right? Because it's supposed to be.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
When the whole fucking song is just a slur and cuss words, it's like it's crazy.
That doesn't matter.
I wish I was a shill for Pfizer. Get that $100 million check. See you losers never. I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Money talk, I speak fluent, nigga.
Oh.
Sex bitch, I know she bout it.
Know she bout it.
No, I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it.
Okay. You think I got away with that? You think we got away with that, or we gotta?
I think it's being clipped and sent to HQ as we speak.
Oh, that. I didn't even mean that. I sung that, by the way. That was me. That wasn't Rick Ross. Anyone want to report that? That was me.
Oh, that's funny. Clipped and sent up. It's also extra cool because you got to hang out with Rick Ross.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I'm such a huge Rick Rocks fan. Coffee pods and what? God, he had the softest hands ever, though. That was weird. He had such feminine hands. He's artsy. He's a little artsy fartsy. He's got a little. Yeah. He lets someone tickle his anus with feathers, I think. Coffee pods and wads. I don't have soft hands. No one's tickling my anus.
Yeah, Cal, look at that.
Yeah, look at you.
Calloused up, son.
You're married?
Thankfully.
I had a parent ask me not to let her kid be involved in classes that mention Christmas or Jesus or Santa. I said she can come collect her kid during those slots. Never heard about it again. I think that's Jehovah's Witnesses aren't allowed to do Santa baby. I got a Coke now. I've always had a Coke now. Do I look different to you? Do I look like I'm on human growth hormone? Does my skin look different? I'm asking you. Do I look different to you?
It looks good, but
yeah, my skin looks amazing, right?
Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, you looked good yesterday too.
6 days. I've been that CJC 1295. I'm gonna get off it here in 4 days. I wonder if I'm just gonna turn into like a prune.
Like it doubles back the other way twice as hard.
Probably
like back to where you were. You like
probably
any cock growth?
No, I have a crazy penis already. It's just a crazy. It's crazy, but even I'm still blown away by it. When I wake, it's like when I wake up in the morning, I seriously am like, wow, I can't believe this is mine. It's like that. But have been 2 separate encounters where it needed tending to. Poor Haley. That normally I would have definitely been able to gone. I could have gone and lifted weights or something, or you know what I mean. Could have gone eating a sandwich or something. But like there have been 2 in the last 20 days. There have been 2 like, wow, this has to be service. Like the check engine light's on.
We're gonna need to expedite this. This is gonna
this isn't gonna wait.
It's not gonna can't pot it off till later. Sorry.
Cave Dastro, I have a crazy penis. It's something someone with a 3-incher would say. You don't usually hear 3 inches. You hear more like 2 or 4. You hear 2 or 4. Do you know what a puff adder is? You ever seen this snake called a puff adder?
Nope. I've actually never even heard of
It's
that.
a really trippy looking snake. Let me see if I can find some good images of it. It's in Africa. I saw one. I've seen them live actually, and it's weird because it has, as I recall, like most animals that have a toxin, there's one of 2 toxins it has. One's like neurological and the other one's like something else. I forget. But they have 2 different kinds of toxins, and they can't explain it evolutionary wise, or they can't explain why any animal would need to be this poisonous. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like why would it need both of its toxins it has can kill, and yet it has both. But let me see if I can that when I think of my penis, I think of it as a puff adder. Look how stout he is. Just a muscular piece of meat. See that thing?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
That's I should name him Puffy.
Yeah.
That name's already taken. Oh. Anyway. The puff adder. Let me see what it is. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh, you can't see this shit. Look at this. So this is crazy. One night I was in Africa and we were driving down a dirt road and there was a puff adder crossing the road.
Oh shit, look at that.
And a dude came out of the bushes, just like straight African dude, like, you know what I mean? Like barefoot with just like a fucking loincloth. And he had a stick that was probably 12 feet long that was like a whip, but it was a stick. You know what I mean? Thick at the handle, and they kind of went narrow. And he comes out of the bush and whacks that thing and just fillets him right open. And I was sitting in the back seat of the car just with the headlights on. I watched the whole thing happen.
Holy shit.
Girthy. Just a big old, this snake is just a meat stick. Oh, here it is. Cave Dastro says neurotoxic, hemotoxic, and cytotoxic. Oh, 3? Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway. If anyone wants to send any fan letters to my penis, refer to it as Puffy. Mr. Adder to you.
Sevan, we got another one for Puffy here. Put it in the bottom.
and also clean and pristine and with nice markings on it. You know what I mean? It's just fun. It's just crazy. So, I'm just fortunate. I'm not bragging.
Just telling the truth, bro.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, it just is what it is. What is this? Do you want to pull some up?
Yeah. Shout out some numbers, baby.
What is this? Let's do some Trump stuff. Let's do 129. Just says Trump. Trump. Dude, what if Trump and Joe go at it again? That'll be nuts. Is that where we're headed?
I don't know. It seems like it, huh?
I love this guy, this street polar dude.
I don't think I've ever seen this dude yet.
I want to have this dude on the podcast. He's awesome. Okay, here we go.
Who'd you vote for in 2020?
Oh, I can't answer that. Are you serious?
Yeah, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Trump.
You voted for Trump?
I did.
Why?
I voted for Trump because I felt like we look at certain things. First of all, we say things like as far as, Republicans are bad people, but what we don't understand, Republicans are the ones who actually freed the slaves. Every president has had demons in their closet, skeletons in their closet. I think his just were exposed. We have, for God's sakes, we had Bill Clinton getting sucked in the office, but no one crucified him.
Do you feel that the Democrat Party uses race to try and get voters and gain support?
I definitely do.
So if the election was tomorrow, 2024, would you vote for Trump or Biden?
I think I would definitely vote for Trump again. I have not seen any change in the office that Biden has made. I've seen,
If anything, it's made it worse.
yeah, hello, a lot of hiding. You know, have we seen Kamala Harris say anything?
I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her since she's been in office. Well, good luck.
So you're saying Trump 2024?
Trump 2024, and yeah, absolutely.
God bless, brother.
Thank you.
Who did you vote?
Wait, was that a gay dude?
That's so funny you say that. I think that guy's gay too. Why? Did you get a roast? His voice and his clothing choice.
I got clothing choice and mannerism.
And what about his girl? Though? Was that his girl?
Well, you see, she left right away, and she knew that it was going to get into a political discussion.
Yeah.
And obviously, he was like prime for it. He's like, "Oh yeah, you want to talk about politics? Let's dig in." And she was like, "I'm out," and just walked away and left. I feel like if they were together, she just would have stood there.
Oh, that's fair. Why do you assume it's gender? Maybe that was a girl.
Nah.
Spiegel, the president who brought you the crushing lockdowns, Donald Trump, mask mandates, Donald Trump, and 49er tickets for all, Donald Trump. God, Spiegel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Those deserve a little bit of contextualizing. He did bring lockdowns, right, for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think, did he bring mask mandates? Did Trump bring mask mandates? And he did bring 49er tickets, but he didn't bring it mandated. And he's flipped the script since then. But it's worth saying. I mean, yeah. And who handed this Senate to the Democrats? That now you're stretching. That's a little out of his control, but I hear you. No, I know it's Spiegel. Spiegel, he means Trump. Spiegel means Trump. There's some gray areas. David Weed weighing in on the gentleman's sexual orientation. Super gay, says Mr. Weed.
Well, it's got to be super.
Yeah. 1:30. Let's. We're not done with Senor Trump.
Keep the Trump train going.
Yeah, Spiegel. Yeah, Spiegel. Still better than Biden. Oh my God! I just realized something.
Spiegel still voted for Trump.
Yeah, of course, right?
What'd you realize?
That's fair. Yeah, I hear you, Spiegel. Though I ain't hating. I hear you. It's weird. Every time we say Spiegel, someone's reporting back to Woolley and Spiegel that we're talking about Danny Spiegel. Well, the only time we've talked about Danny Spiegel is right now. That's why she thinks we're always talking about her.
Oh,
we have someone in our
funny.
chat named Spiegel. I just realized that.
They talk
All
about
right.
me all the time. Well, kind of true.
Okay,
Just not you.
here we go.
Election was tomorrow. Who would you vote for? Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Why?
Because now you got this immigrant. Trump's for everyone. Biden normally put no work.
If Trump is in a jail cell, would you vote for him?
Yeah. America first.
Oh, so you're saying Trump 2024.
Yeah. Trump 2024.
If the election was tomorrow,
I love the way that guy nods his head.
Wait, it looked like he was
Because now you
scared
got
though.
this immigrant. Trump's for everyone.
No.
Biden
He's
normally
like,
put
yeah.
no work.
if Trump is in a jail cell, would you vote for him?
Yeah. America first.
Okay,
Oh, so you're
pause
saying
this.
Trump.
Okay. Did you fuck her and her sister? You fucked both of them? Okay, play. You fucked both girls, both the sisters?
2024.
Yeah. Trump 2024.
If the election,
He got his tongue out of that. I did.
Yeah.
I got both those girls.
Oh.
Yeah. I got both those girls. Who are some sisters? Who are games athletes?
Sydney.
I got both Wells girls. I got both Wells sisters. Mhm. I got both of them.
You think they ever dated the same dude, but at like different times and in like different times? So like,
Why do they have to be at different times? Why? Why
Well-
would they have to be or same times? Don't limit it.
I mean, okay, sure.
Oh, it's not an
like you
what?
think like Brooke like dated a guy and was like, oh yeah, it didn't work out. And Sydney's like, oh, that's good. And then like a week or two later, she's like, hey, I'm talking to so and so who you were
Like they both fuck Street Horner.
yeah.
Yep, both Williams sisters. Mm-hmm.
One of my buddies did that.
Slept with one of my buddies did that too.
Yeah, I was like dated one of the twins in high school for like a long, like one of the like long-term high school / out of high school relationships, like 3-4 years. Didn't date her. I mean, broke up lots of time, like, whatever, 6-7 years, and then started dating her identical twin sister.
Wow, twins.
Yeah.
I have a friend, a recent friend, someone I haven't been friends with for very long, who slept with two sisters. I'm dying to tell. That I don't think so. But I think he went back and forth between them.
That would be weird. That's also weird.
You think? For him or for her? Hers.
I mean, it depends on like how serious the situation is, right? Like, are you like meeting the parents and shit too, and showing up with Sister A, and then be like,
"Oh my goodness, oh my goodness,
Sister B," and you're like, "It's me again, got them both." Like, how, you know what I mean? That'd be weird.
As you guys have seen several times on this show, from 60 feet out, I'm a kill shot. I'm just a kill shot from 60 feet. Could fucking hit a squirrel off a fence.
Bringing that heat.
60 feet, I could bounce a golf ball off David Weed's bald ass head. But I do want to show you that there's only been one person who is able to duplicate my feat. 131. Garrett Glinton, formerly on this show. I also have this. When I cut my hair, she said that I gave myself the Viking dyke cut, and I actually she was a, what's that called? Like not a kind of like a mentor or a reference or a guide to how to cut my hair.
She's a hair
like
consultant.
like after I cut it, she's like, "Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do it higher? You should do it shorter. You should like go around the back." But anyway, here she is, Garrett Glinton. I don't know how far she is. It says 42 years old, no warm up, first try. She's very athletic though. I've been following her for a while. She got some crazy hands too. The middle sign is the target girl standard. Okay, so she's trying to hit that white sign on the dumpster over there.
Okay.
Softball throw. I don't know if I can do this, by the way. I underhand's crazy. Okay, here we go. Garrett Glinton. Softball throw.
There you go. Oh, that was it.
Wait, did she hit it?
Yeah. Watch it again.
It was like a stutter.
There you go.
Yeah. Booyah. Well, there you go.
Crushing it.
Yeah. Garrett is great. Yeah, there's two people now. Two great people in the world, me and her. 50 try. You think that was 50? I bet you she did that first try. Aaron, I saw this and honestly thought it was Sevan at first. Yeah, we did the same haircut. She's
Makes
just only
sense.
she's 6 inches taller than me. And she's legit athlete. She's legit.
Oh yeah, Jeremy, Eat World, saw your comment up there. I thought that was pretty funny. I forgot to mention that.
The ovaries to step up to the challenge. Yes, the ovaries. Yes. Let's play 127. I personally have never grabbed a random pussy. Have you ever walked up to a girl and just grabbed her twat?
No.
Yeah, I believe you too, by the way. How you answered that, I believe you.
Yeah, that would be pretty aggressive. Have you ever had a chick do the opposite to you? Walk up and just grab your junk?
Yeah.
Fucking nightclub hoes.
Yeah.
Just walking around grabbing junk.
This one time I had an airline. I was standing in the aisle in an airplane, and a stewardess needed to let someone go by or something, and she pushed her butt up against my cock, like just backed her ass up against me,
like arched
to let someone go by. Either way, it was like crazy. Like I felt like I did something wrong. You know what I mean? I was like all of a sudden like like this. You know what I mean? Like I look like such a weirdo. I didn't play it casual at all.
Like fell over. Did
Yeah.
a soccer fall the other way.
Yeah, totally. No, I would have, but I couldn't go anywhere because I was pushed up against like a.
Should have inserted your dominance and let her feel the wrath of
trying-
the puncher.
I'm trying to remember. I think it's when I used to fly coach. Because I imagine it kind of happening in the back of the plane.
Years ago.
God.
You really fly first now.
Coach.
New Year
Slumming that in coach.
New Year pack.
Disgusting. Okay, here we go.
It's like Dasher does.
She felt my 3 inches, Cave. Adam Blakesley. God, I really hate this joke. Hey, dude, any girl who pushes her butt up against my penis is hot. I don't give a shit. The story, I don't. She could be a fucking.
Yeah, we're focused on her face.
Yeah, sorry if there's any kids listening. I didn't mean that. Yeah. Damn. Any dude who pushes his butt up against my crotch is hot. I'm good.
Wait, did you see Rambler's comment?
Who? I went to get my teeth cleaned and the dental hygienist had big boobs and the boob was on my cheek and shoulder. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Rambler's now going back weekly for cleaning.
Dude. And let me tell you, I don't care if she's 112. I'm fully enjoying that. Oh, that would be so awesome. What a great teeth cleaning. Oh my goodness. On the cheek too. I mean, the shoulder's great, but the teeth, the cheek.
Back of that chair.
Oh my goodness. All right. Here's the realist. Here.
Donald Trump is the realest nigga I ever seen.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. That's a shame that you changed your picture the first time I read this. This is incongruous. Is that a word? Is that a word? Incongruous. My PT pushed his dinghy against my back for a one-timer.
A long time. She
for a long time.
And I didn't. What's a long time? Olivia, can you call in? Can you call in? And tell the story?
Completely inappropriate.
Yeah.
Completely. No. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, dude should. That's how I know I'm a healthy dude. When that lady did that to me, like I was right away like every guy should feel guilty. Like, what am I doing standing here? Yeah, not cool. Oh my goodness.
I really want to know like the context.
Throw up.
Was he like,
listen, if you're a dude and you want to push a penis against someone, push it against another dude. Crying out loud.
And the door was closed. Wait a minute. That's
Bernie Gannon, incongruous is a word, but never heard it pronounced that way. 3 seconds, more than 3 seconds. Hey, have you ever seen those wrestling videos where it's two boys wrestling and like it just shows like, and they're in their singlets, and it just shows like, and one guy's got the other guy in a position, and it just shows like the penis and balls rub across the other guy's face, or his penis gets caught under the other dude's chin.
No.
Jason Miller, the dental hygienist always puts her boobs on me. It's fine. I go back.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Didn't want to tell my cop husband. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because he'd shoot a motherfucker as he should.
Oh my goodness.
That thing was
so inappropriate.
Yeah, number one, like why in a personal training session, like why is he that close? Number two, why are you in a place with the door closed? With like
collar high.
That's sketch.
Yo, I got a funny story. So I was doing handstand push-ups as a demo for the class.
Yeah.
My coach was going over the positioning and what your hip should be doing.
Yeah.
But I had a
You had a what? You had a what?
Say it again.
I had to come off the wall because I was holding the position too long and I was getting tired. So she was going over where my hips should be. I came off the wall, so she tried to catch me because she doesn't fall. What she did was grab my cock and balls so hard, and everyone saw it.
Oh,
it was the entire handful. She was mortified. It was great.
Oh my goodness. How about the guy who called sometime who accidentally took a picture? He's the HR guy, and he took a picture and his junk was in the reflection of the fridge or the coffee maker or something.
Yeah, that one's great.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everyone saw it. It was hilarious.
I don't think I've had anyone ever accidentally like grab a handful of my stuff. I'm trying to think.
And it wasn't like she pushed up against it. She like literally grabbed it.
Hey, well, you have how many kids? I've had my kids do straight pull-ups on it before. Like I'm just wearing pants. I'm standing next to him, and one of my, my 14-month-old son will just grab a handful of dick and just pull himself up. I mean, through my pants or my sweats. But you're like, yo,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, don't use that for action.
Yeah, that ain't a pull-up bar. Oh my goodness, I felt his penis. Oh,
Olivia.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. That's fucking terrible.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you got to report that dude, don't you? So he doesn't do it to like my sister or my mom or my wife. No, kids don't care.
Kids don't care.
Kids don't care. They'll grab you anywhere and pull themselves up. They don't give a shit. Hey, did you and her ever talk about it, or it was just a silent like, oops?
Yeah, it was just assumed that it happened, and we would never speak of it again.
Yeah.
Everyone else saw it. Everyone else talked about it.
Oh, great. The gym.
I had a very similar experience with like teaching an on-ramp class one time, and I was helping with gymnastics, and I was looking at the group, and I had the person up there demoing, and I was like, yeah, you just go for the arc hollow swing. And then right when she swung, it was like hand into boobage.
The boob. Do you say anything? Or you play it cool?
I completely said something. I was like, oh my God, I am sorry. And she like thought it was hilarious. And she's like, it's fine. I swung into it. And I was like, but because instead there's like 6 or 7 people watching, like they're all standing there watching, and I'm like trying to explain a demo, and it was like fine. And I was like,
I've hit the accidental boob for sure. Boobs are just in the way. Olivia, I feel shaky talking about it. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Oh man. Oh
yeah, that's fucked.
So,
all right.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Yeah, thanks for calling. You making bullets right now? What are you doing?
I'm closing my pool for the summer, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Mrs. Burns from Sabbath Essentials. Matt and I dropped into a gym this week, and I walked into a guy's mid-ass wipe before the class started. Oh, into the bathroom? Oh, man.
Just
exactly where I would not want to be caught. Hey, he was fingering his anus. Yep, dudes. I don't know. I wouldn't want my I wouldn't want my wife going to a male PT by herself. I don't think. I don't know. I never even thought of it till just now. Hey, are there any waxers that are? I just assume that the fuck is going on here. Let me see something real quick. Check something here real quick. Olivia, definitely sus. I mean, suspect? The guy? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Guys don't rub their penis on something on accident.
That was very purposeful.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi, it's us again.
Hi. Twice in one morning.
Does the person who does your waxings, is that a boy or a girl?
Oh my god. It's a girl. You know who she is.
Okay, and how about the person who does your acupuncture, boy or girl?
Female.
How about the person who hooks you up to those electrodes and like tunes you in so that your frequency's like set to the right circadian rhythm?
She's the same.
Do you
as
do
my
any of
acupuncturist,
those
female.
appointments that you do daily? Those all that girl stuff, or any of
Daily.
it? Is any of it with or that hippie stuff you do? Is any of it with boys?
Never.
It's all girls. Okay. All right. I love you.
Does that make you feel better?
No, just checking. I'm cool. I'm confident male. You can do what you want. Just checking.
You got more confident knowing that, though.
Yeah. All right. I love you. Bye. Takes care of that. Olivia, yeah, I just made all the excuses for it, trying to justify it. Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks. Sorry.
I can't speak for all males, but the healthy ones are all going to be attracted to you by looking at your picture.
Well, she has a husband too, so.
Yeah, well, but still, she can't be alone. That can't be alone with dudes.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, like that, right? That can be alone with dudes.
That is alone with dudes.
Yeah. Doesn't he look like it? Look at aren't those lights at the ceiling? Doesn't it look like he's on all four, just taking it right there? He's in terror. That's like a prison scene. That's not the I'm giving it face. That's the I'm taking it face.
Yep. Caught by surprise, maybe.
Yeah. Insecure Lil man. Sevan. Insecure
man.
Lil Sevan. Some gangster shit.
Lil.
All right. Joe Niels is still going. I haven't seen his newest video. I need to see it.
He can just put one up.
Yeah, I saw it last night, but I was too tired to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was weirdly like tired, but it took me so long to get to bed last night. By the time I like dropped saw Grace at the gym, did some stuff there, went back, helped my parents out with something at their house, came here. It was like
you don't seem tired.
10:30. Good, that's good. I really was. When I got out of the shower, like jumped onto this, I was like, oh, all right, get up.
I really like this piece. Sorry, I'm stealing your job again. I really like this one too. This one's great. God, this one's so good. Here we go.
A new report just came out that says resumes including they, them pronouns are more likely to be overlooked. Wow, who would have thought that employers do not want to hire someone who is going to be a giant pain in their fucking ass, guaranteed. Anyways, follow me for more. Bye. A new report.
If you hire someone who has pronouns, you are a complete moron. There is a company that we all know that did a DEI hire at the highest level in the company because the guy was gay, and then the guy ends up leaving and suing the company because he was discriminated against. They all end that way. Anyone who has they, them, like, just know that they're viewing the world through, you can pretty much give them any ism you want. So if you see a pronoun, it's safe to logically be like, okay, that's a racist, that's a homophobic, that's a sexist. Like, you can start giving them those attributes. And not only that they're going to be looking for it in the world, right? So they're going to be looking for things to be offended by.
Mm-hmm.
There was a great Tosh video someone sent me. I wish I could man. It's Tosh, and he's sitting in a room with a white woman, a black man, an Asian guy, and a Mexican. And I can't tell how much of it's a bit and real, but Tosh will be like, if I say the word apple picker, who's offended? You know, and then the black guy's, I'm offended. And if I say clink clunk, who's offended? And the Asian lady's like, I'm offended. And he's like, and it's the funniest bit ever. Dude, if you see someone with pronouns and you hire them, you're nuts. Hey, I'm going to try to say this to be ridiculous, but I'm going to drop a real wisdom bomb on you. If you hire an albino to be a lifeguard, you are asking for trouble. They will get sunburnt.
That's
you
true.
hire a guy to be a window cleaner and he's only got one hand. When he's on the 70th floor and he falls, don't say I didn't tell you. This isn't, there is a place for prejudice, discernment. I'm not saying that there's people who can't overcome. I'm just saying Muggsy Bogues is only going to be, and Spud Webber, a novelty, and they're not going to last long in the NBA. Did they? How long did they last? Yeah, Spoonface. He called someone spoon. Yeah, that was a great bit. He said Spoonface, and the Asian lady got upset. And he's like, why?
Spoonface.
What were you going to say?
No, I was just cracking up because comment here. I was like, yeah, I didn't know where you're going with that albino one at first. I was like, because they can't swim, and you're like, he's sunburned. It's like, yes.
Yeah. Jake Chapman, thank you. Jake's feeling me here. Jake, is that your body? That's you? You're a black dude? I thought you were a white English guy.
No way. That's not him.
I pictured him as being an albino dude. Kind of like pasty white dude from the Isle of Man. You're an employee. You employ a wine mulcher with no feet. Yeah. There are like insurance for boys is more expensive because boys crash more cars because they're more aggressive and blah 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 blah.
Yep.
People with red cars speed more. Blah 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 blah. I mean, there are some like things of discernment and stereotypes that are just correct. I wouldn't hire someone. It's like old people when the ground is unlevel. Like there was this old person visiting me and they were walking around my backyard and they fell down because my backyard's not level. It's like there's all like dirt clods and shit. Yeah, actuary tables that show all that. Yeah, of course. Well said, Bernie. You should have your own podcast, dude. You're smart.
And he's already got headphones, so.
Eric Utley, a friend of mine is applying for jobs right now. Most companies' application software has the pronoun question built in. Almost every corporate company is now asking for pronouns. Wow. Hey, if you see that and you can pretty much guarantee you're gonna have a shitty job. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have a friend who makes in the closer to $500,000 a year than $0 a year. Worked in an engineering firm. I just heard this story a couple days ago. There was a Mexican lady who is a engineer in the firm, and then a bunch of white guys, and it was an eclectic. When I say Mexican lady, she was like from Mexico, and she would just openly just be racist and hate on the white people. And no one could fucking say anything. You couldn't report her. You couldn't say anything because anytime anyone like spoke up against her, like bad shit happened to them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
My friend's so cool and nice and chill too. It's crazy. When he was telling me the story, I was tripping.
She got that hall pass, huh? She got that minority privilege, huh? Huh?
I have another. I gotta be careful here. I have another friend who's what ethnicities are there to choose from? There's Asian and I guess Asian's not an ethnicity, it's a race. I don't even know. What looks are there? There's Asian, there's Mexican. That's like Latin. There's the brown. There's Asian, and then there's like brown people, like just basically you're south of San Diego is all them.
Okay.
Then there's black people. That's like just Africans and just Africans. And then there's Asians, and that's like the Koreas and the Noms and the Chinas. Oh, I guess the Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Pacific Islanders.
Are Indonesians Asian? I'm trying to think of one I can pick that's like, there's not enough. That's it. That's all we have. We only have 4. You're either like some hybrid of brown, Asian, black, or white. That's it. Oh, Native American. They're kind of Asian. What do they fall under? They're like Mexican and Asian. They're like Latin and Asian mixed. They're more Asian.
Yeah.
I think it's BIPOC. What's that? Bipolar, bisexual, bi something of color. Bisexual people of color?
Black indigenous people of color.
What the fuck is that? Is that really something? Is that one?
Yeah.
That just means African. If you're black and you're indigenous, you're African. Japanese is Asian. Anyway, I have a friend, and the HR person is the same thing that he is.
Okay.
And the HR person told him, "Hey, you're good. Let me know if you need anything."
Oh.
I'm like, damn.
Got you, bro.
Yeah.
You got that hall pass.
Or it could be, "Oh, I got you, bro. Oh, you're very good." What about Indian? Oh, don't worry. You can eat rice. You can eat rice by your computer. I will not tell anyone. You do the kamsala. What do they do? Damsala. What do Indian people eat? You eat your curry damsala soup by your computer. I will not turn you into nobody. I do not let the Mexicans eat the burritos or the blacks eat the watermelon. But you Indian, my friend, you eat the damsala soup, curry soup by your computer. It's fine.
What's the soup called?
Damsala or something. Whatever. Oh. I don't know. No, not the cum salad either. No, Heidi, not the cum salad. Arabs. I guess Arabs.
Okay. Yeah.
Heidi, you're usually not so crass. You usually, I mean, not that I mind it at all, but you're usually more subtle.
She came in hot with that one.
Yeah. You're a little more nuanced. A little more nuanced. I wonder if she thought twice before writing that. You know what I mean? Like she would insinuate that it was cum, but she wouldn't say cum.
Life source salad would be more her vibe, I feel like.
They, them on the application. You're crazy if you hire that. You're crazy if you hire someone with blue, like you see blue hair. Crazy. Hey, all you have to do is be 51% accurate. I'm just saying discernment. You see something? Did you see the head on the puff adder? You see a snake with a head like that? Run. Do you want me to show you guys in case you guys forgot what a puff adder looks like? Puff adder head. Puff adder. Pewter head. No, not pewter head. Puff adder head. They have a head, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to show you this head. If you see this head, if you see someone with blue hair or a head that looks like this, don't hire them. Do you know what's in that head? Do you know why the head is shaped like that? Anyone? That's where the fangs are. The hollow fangs that fire the venom into you. Do you know why people have blue hair? Do you know what they're hiding in there? Blue hair. God, it's so stupid. It's like it's true.
I'm gonna dye my hair blue.
Please. It just screams you're an idiot. And hey, maybe you're not. I'm not saying you are. I'm just telling you what it screams in general. Like it's a healthy, like that's a healthy reaction. Like if you see, like if you saw Andrew Hiller walking down the street and he's on testosterone, and you don't take a double look at him, you're like, well, yeah, like he's jacked out of his mind. The same thing with blue hair. Like no one has blue hair. There's nothing natural about it. It's not in the wild. There's no, I think like a parrot. Is a parrot the only blue haired thing?
Probably.
Sorry, Andrew. Was. I'm just saying in general, maybe there's a puff outer out there who was born without venom and you judged him wrong by running away. It's okay. Jeremy, world moral of today's episode: don't get head from Puff Daddy.
That's a good takeaway. Great takeaway, Jeremy.
Baboons have blue hair. Do they? No, they got that red on their anus. Where do they have blue hair?
Oh, they got like a what? I don't know.
I don't think baboons have blue hair. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Hey, you know, there's never been a real picture taken of a baboon. They're all CGI.
Don't do that. Don't do that. If you do that again, I'm gonna start reminding you about October 4th. Don't do that. Don't fuck with me like that.
Only 3 days away.
That's good, Sousa. You had me. You had me. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I was gonna go. Have you ever seen one? Have you ever seen one in person? I've never been there.
All right. My mom raised me with manners. Let's see. I'll be the judge of that.
Mom raised me with manners. So I've always been super nice. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I would open the door for people all the time. I always would open the door for people. And in the South, that's normal. You open the door for someone, they say thank you. I moved to LA. They don't know what thank you is. I don't even think they know how to spell thank you in LA. So many people just walk through the door and I would get mad. You're welcome. I would get mad to the point where I stopped opening doors for people in LA and in general. And I remember going on tour, I remember being in the South, and I remember just like not opening the door for someone. I remember just walking through, and it was some older lady, and she goes, "You just gonna let the door close on me?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just let the door close. I didn't open the door because I was so annoyed with people not saying thank you. I got conditioned. I became the rude one. You know that quote, like, don't let the world change your smile, let your smile change the world. That's how I feel about opening the door for people. You don't open the door for a thank you. I was opening the door and I was getting mad and I stopped because people wouldn't thank me. I'm not opening the door. You don't open the door for someone because you want to thank you. You open the door for someone because you're a good person. Keep opening doors for people. My mom raised me with manners, so I've always been super nice.
Strong message.
Sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Strong message.
Mm-hmm. Set your standards.
Jake Chapman, you become your environment if you're weak.
Oh, something happened with your mic.
It did. You can't hear me?
No, it's okay now.
You become Jake Chapman. You become your environment if you're weak. No, Matt Burns. Great question. Sevi, if you were still a demitard, retard 19, RTRD 19, would you dye your hair blue? No. Nope. Nope. Here's the thing. That's the problem, that it's swung out to mental illness. There's degrees. I never made it past I pretty much stopped at affirmative action. I pretty much stopped at like, hey, let's do the right thing and let people of all skin color have an equal chance to get into college. Like that was the lie I was living. When the truth is, when then eventually you realize that, hey, I think that black people aren't smart enough to get into college, and therefore I'm going to take places away from white people or Asian people or whoever the fuck's getting in these days. My mic is loud. I have it turned way down.
No, it's just that once it seems normal how it was all show now.
Oh,
it was just really like weirdly loud and
and
almost.
so I didn't make it past. And that is the thing. That's why so many Democrats are kind of struggling right now, is because they don't want to be a part of the progressive movement. They want to be like, yeah, we kind of just feel a little bit sorry for the Mexican people who work in the hotels. Not like so sorry that like we don't want the jobs. and they're realizing like, hey, dude, there is no middle ground on that. You know what I mean? Like there was there's the liberals like, yeah, great. Equality for all, but can the blacks not live in my neighborhood? They didn't say that part out loud, right?
Mm.
And now it's like you can't do that. It's not going to work. You're not going to that still makes you a piece of shit. And they're having to come to terms with it. And it's cool. It's cool. It's actually kind of, if they do come to terms with it, it's kind of cool. If they don't, we just fall into pure chaos. And that's what's crazy too. The people who've been on the receiving end of that treatment, some of them don't want to get out of the treatment. Like P. Diddy, he doesn't want to get out of the treatment. He likes the treatment.
Well, the benefits from it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He'd rather have the benefits, right? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he would. He's already top of the food chain. Him, LeBron, Oprah, Obama. They're at the top of the food chain. God forbid everyone have an equal chance.
Mm-hmm.
They believe in equity. Remember, equity is prison. There are places in the United States where there's equity already. All the prisons have equity. That's what it looks like. Same sheets, same toothbrush, 3 different kinds of chips to choose from. Everyone goes out at the yard at the same time. Those are 15-minute cities. That's exactly what that is. It's prisons. It's an awesome example of
great level playing field.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
Can't rise to the top. Can't fall to the bottom.
The crime and violence in places where there's just pure equity is absolutely nuts too. Because it's how people get ahead. This is old, but I got to show you guys anyway because I got to get it off my list. Let's see.
Hey guys, we are continuing to surge in the race, and that means the knives are continuing to come out. So we're going to keep debunking the myths as they come up, because I think it's important to be transparent and address criticisms. That's part of what it means. If you can't handle the heat, you stay out of the kitchen. And I'm running for president of the United States, so we're going to address any of these criticisms as they come out. A couple of the favorites from the last couple of days. One is this funny, relatively old hackneyed one that they're pulling back out, that I somehow made a lot of money off of some failed Alzheimer's drug. Wrong. Actually, you know what is true is I did develop a drug for Alzheimer's disease. And like 99.7% of drugs that have ever been tested for Alzheimer's, thousands of other drugs, mine was one of the many that also didn't work. That's just a fact of life. If you're developing medicines, some of them aren't going to work. And in the area of Alzheimer's disease, almost none of them work. Now, the mythology is somehow that I made money off this failure. That's wrong. My company, Roivant, set up a subsidiary, Axovant, that Roivant could have sold shares in, that I could have sold shares in before that failure. We didn't. In fact, many people would call that honorable. That was extremely painful to me when that drug failed. So how did I make my money then? Well, it turns out that I worked on a number of other medicines, 5 of which are FDA approved today. One for prostate cancer, another for endometriosis and uterine fibroids.
What did he
another
say?
For psoriasis.
Hockneyed? There's these people coming in with these Hockneyed.
Oh, coming out with knives or something? Yeah, that was.
But he also said something like hackneyed, searching for hackneyed, lacking. Oh, hackneyed. Wow.
Hackneyed.
I found it.
What?
Lacking significance through having been overused.
Uh.
Hackneyed. David Weed is just in my head constantly. He's hackneyed. He's overused and lacks significance. But he's still in there. He mispronounced hackneyed. Hackneyed? He meant to say hackney?
Yeah. Ironically, in me saying he meant to pronounce it, I also mispronounced it. Car salesman's vibe. Yeah, I get that from
Biden is hackneyed. Oh, do we have a podcast tomorrow?
Yep.
Where's my phone?
2.
Who's on tomorrow?
We got David Sheffield, I do believe.
Oh, yeah. And then who's in the evening?
Dave Driscoll.
Oh, wow. Okay, shit, I'm busy. Spell the guy's name who's coming on.
Which name?
David Sut. What's David? What?
S-U-T.
Huh? Oh, Sutcliffe.
Sutcliffe. Yep.
Yeah, look at this. Wow.
But it's all my entire framework and how I view the world has all been one massive rationalization, and
This is him talking to Andrew Tate.
it's let me build a reality, which is exactly what I want it to be.
You must know that has limitations.
That guy's beard does the same thing to him that my beard does to me. It makes him look like 30 years older.
Mm.
Well, cool. Wow, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Look at all those cigars on the table. All right, so that guy's coming on tomorrow morning. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have to drop a deuce.
I got to head to the gym in a couple minutes, too.
Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow morning. We don't have a show tonight?
Fun. No show tonight.
My kid's birthday's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And this week, it's this week. I wonder if I know I didn't tell you. I wonder if that's going to mess with our schedule.
Is it Tuesday?
It's the 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Who do we have on the 3rd? Greg
and
Dale
coming on. Yep.
What about the 4th? What about Wednesday, the 4th?
Small town dog. I don't think Brendan Facundo.
Oh, okay. Those are both easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Thursday will be switched out most likely. I'll confirm that today. And Friday will be fun.
All right.
Yeah. Smooth.
Cave Dastro, see you in your head later, Sebby. No problem.
October.
I really appreciate it. It's been fun watching you and listen, people. Listen, I'm about to drop a bomb. It's been really fun watching Cave Dastro and David Weed making 12 daily doses airtight in my head. Think about that. Bye-bye.